Wait. Wait. Did they just win the tag titles? Wait. I'll be damned. I will be damned. The Hurt Business just won the tag team championship. Yo, what's going on, y'all? How is it going? God damn. They done won the damn tag team championships. Xavier Woods done got double teamed. Like Bella Delphine on OnlyFans. God damn. Did you see the matches earlier? The retaining of championships. Drew McIntyre. I don't care if the Miz cashes in his money in the bank. Triple threat match, ladder match, no problem. Still your champion. Women's championship match. Sasha Banks taking on Carmella Untouchable and Discount Emmanuel Hudson. Lack of dreadlock powers. Capri's suit pants. Exposure of his ankles. Does it matter if you get involved? Absolutely not. Buzz cut in the front. Dreadlocks in the back. Sasha Banks tribute to Eddie Guerrero. Three Amigos. Frog Splash. The goddamn bank statement. Tap out. Retains her title. But the New Day, who came into the year as your SmackDown Tag Team Champions, come over to Raw, become the Raw Tag Team Champions. They done lost their goddamn title to the Hurt Business. Don't call them the Butt Hurt Business. They got all the belts. All of the belts. U.S. Championship, give it to the Hurt Business. Tag Team Championships, give it to the Hurt Business. Sunday Night Football Championships. We're going to find out because the Cleveland Browns taking on the New York Giants. We're going to see what's going on. I'm looking at both right now. I got the damn I got TLC on the top of lab. I got TLC on the computer. And I got Sunday Night Football on the television. Although I do know for a fact I'm definitely behind on TLC. At least I know that the game is in real time. God damn, Colt McCoy, what is he doing? But what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's going on? Makai, what's good? JD Davis, Mastodon Gaming. Matthew. Philly Jackson, what's going on? Slammy Awards with R-Truth on Wednesday. Well, I'll be damned. That's going to be hilarious. Hey, for you guys watching on YouTube, make sure you download the Hot Mic app. Use the promo code Adonis. We still doing giveaways. Damn, they went for it on 4th and 5 and they didn't get it. That's a damn shame. Make sure you download the Hot Mic app. Use the promo code Adonis. Milano says, how about them Jets? Jets just end the season, and they would have had the number 1 seed, but evidently that was not the case. LaTravis Griffin in the building. John, Anthony White, Spectrum, Hunter Thomas, Kaysen, Lakers in 5, Devin, TXC, Malik in the building, Ace-Outs, JG, Kyle Kruderbatch, my man. You sent me a good message on Patreon about Undertaker, man. I had quite a good laugh about that. Jeffrey, what's going on? Gus. JD Armed Guard, Mal, Nick, right side, strong side, Sean Jones, Solomon, Slade, what is going on, y'all? How's it going? Amir in the building. CTS_Z, how's it going? Grandmaster Dave, good name. Gogeta's YouTube, Jose. Jonathan, Rock won't die. Random Trainer X, Looked Puppet. Kedrick, what is going on? Thunder with the hoodie. Delta Supreme Boys. Kevin, Bobby Marshall. That NBA kid, pardon me. Banks, how's it going? You know, I used to have a teammate named Banks. He in prison for murder, man. Oh, boy, what was wrong with him? We ain't talking about that right now. Oh, what a jackass, man. Naquan. Gavo, that took a turn. Oh, boy. Oh wow, I wasn't expecting to go there. See that you know, Chiseled Adonis live streams. They take a turn. They take a left turn, man. They take a left turn. It takes a left turn. Yeah. Then again, yeah, it was off season. I mean, I graduated the season that he played, but we were together in the off season when I was getting ready for college. He was getting ready for his senior year in high school, and you know, I mean, they claim self-defense, but at the end of the day, I mean, you roll with who you roll with, so it's not like it wasn't inevitable. We ain't talking about that right now. They was on Facebook like, free my son Banks. I was like, nah, keep him in. We ain't talking about that right now. Electric Boy says you can't wait for the playoffs to begin. Neither can I. Neither can I. Eric's already getting started with a beautiful Haiti, sweetie, sweetie Haiti. Cedric Tyler put 5 on it. Said, when will people learn not to tackle High versus the King? I actually, I was recording the commentary. I'm midway through the second quarter of the commentary for the Sunday games. I'm gonna have to post them both on Patreon tomorrow and on YouTube tomorrow as well. Initially, I was going to just run all the way through it and then come on later, most likely during halftime of the Sunday Night Football game, or golly, it looks like that could be Hubbard who's down right now. Indeed, that is. Oh boy, and Baker Mayfield does not look good. Hubbard holding that knee. It could be ACL sort of situation. He can't put no weight. He is writhing in pain. But I was gonna come on much later so I could finish the commentary and give it to you guys on Patreon, and so you can at least get it today. But with the Jets winning, Derrick Henry stiff arm, and there was something else that had happened. Oh, and the Falcons blowing their lead. I know there's going to be memes that's going to be posted later tonight and early tomorrow morning that I want to have included in this video. So I want to make sure I touch all of the bases. So since that's the case, I'm going to have to push back the premiere of it. At least for the people on YouTube, you're going to see it when you see it. It's going to be tomorrow anyway. But on Patreon, unfortunately, you're not going to get it completely early. You're still going to get it before the people on YouTube. It's still going to be ad-free. So if you're not on my Patreon, make sure you subscribe to my Patreon because it's ad-free. So why not? It looked like the 2008 Detroit Lions done caught the Jets in a genjutsu and said, you will not have that number 1 overall pick, man. That was a hell of a situation. Oh, yes. Women's tag championship's about to be on the line. I'm just wishing by some miracle Lana can be put through another table. I know she's not going to be wrestling. I'm not mistaken. Yeah, she's been axed from the match. So it's going to be Asuka and somebody. Earlier, Billie Kay was actually trying to lobby to see if she could be, Asuka's partner, but evidently her Japanese isn't that good. So we're going to have to find out much later. Devin says, any predictions for Asuka's partner? I was giving it some thought, and I truly believe it'll be an NXT person moving up. The only thing is I have no clue who. I'm just rolling with NXT. I that's the only thing that would make sense, because any other woman on the roster, would they even work? Because I have a feeling Asuka's going to mess around and go over here, and she's going to have both titles. So maybe a returning Naomi. Charlotte, no. I don't think this is the role for Charlotte to return. And if Charlotte's going to come back, she has to be heel. I don't think Charlotte coming back as a face would be great. But if anything, Royal Rumble is literally next month. Don't bring Charlotte back for a tag championship. There's no reason for that. 3rd and 3 for the Browns, though. We're fixing to see what's going to happen over here. They backed up inside their own 10. So we're going to see what things are going to be looking like for them. But Ripley or Ember Moon? No. Don't move Ember Moon back up yet. She ain't ready. Ripley, that can work, but I would rather wait for her. Bliss, no. Bliss on vacation. She's enjoying being engaged. She's on a vacation, getting all kinds of pipe. Lord Infinite said, did I hear that the Jets have committed a war crime? They actually won a game. Indeed, they did. I was shocked down the stretch. I was positive that the Rams would be able to pull out the victory. But evidently that was not the case. The 4th and 4 breakup by May, that was a hell of a play. But how fitting, Frank Gore is the one who gets the catch that ultimately puts them over for the W. A-South says, am I going to stream for the Rumble? You know what? I just might. I'll have to see. I want to be live for that night. I know I'm going to be delayed. I know I'm fixing to be behind. So that's why I'm moving on my own pace. So it is going to be what it is. The only unfortunate part of it is you're probably not going to be able to sync unless, of course, I could get my hands on the Raw pay-per-view. And then once I do that, then we'll be in business. Andrew says, let's go Seahawks. Hey, Big W today. Clinch yourself a playoff berth. All you need is an invite to the dance. That's one thing I've said for years. And what's going on, unpopular Iman? What's going on, Emin? Iman? Whatever the case may be, you in the building. What's going on? But I've always said for quite a long time. Oh, my God in heaven. It's Charlotte Flair. It's Charlotte Flair. Are you serious? Charlotte Flair? Why? Why? Don't bring her back for a time. Yeah, they winning. Yeah, there's no way they fixing to lose. They should have just waited, man. Rumble is 1 month away. God damn it. Well, it's clip. She better turn heel on Oscar, man. God damn. They done brought back Charlotte Flair and the damn Browns done moved the chains. What was Jabril Peppers doing? Okay, so he blitzed. He clearly ain't make it. He took an outside. I'd have probably went inside if I was him. I don't know why I'd go outside. But then again, I ain't in the NFL. Jabril Peppers is. Kamari says, how do I feel about the Saints and Chiefs game? First and foremost, the dude who ain't recovered a fumble before halftime, he need his ass whipped. Let's just be honest. I ain't gonna. This is one thing I'll never understand. Football is not an easy sport. Falling on a football, literally anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. Under no circumstances do you not recover that football. Makes no sense. You look at the replay, and I'm gonna tear this man a new one. I didn't get to his highlight yet, but best believe when I do, I'm gonna tear this man a new one. I'm make sure that I got it. I'm gonna make sure that I got it. Because this motherfucker here, he landed on the ball with his hip. His left hip landed on the football. How? There needs to be a hair-for-hair match in the Saints locker room right now. And it needs to be that brother and the mirror. So basically, he's leaving bald. He need his ass whipped. LaTravis Griffin put 20 on it. Said, how do I send my Matt Ryan video to you since my Falcons blew yet another lead? Hey, if you're on my Patreon, all you got to do is just send it to my email. As long as you're on my Patreon, send it to my email. Send me all of your social media tags, and then I add it to the video. Right now, primetime people, if your teams are playing, you're definitely in there. If it's a Sunday and I've already used your clip, I'm not using your clip right now because I don't want it to be so much that's happening. So I'm taking all of the newer clips, I'm implementing those into the Sunday videos, and then ultimately week 17, everybody gonna be in it because week 17 fixing to be like an hour long because it's all 16 games. So it's about to be long as shit. Last year it was 45 minutes. This year it's probably gonna be over an hour. I'm sure week 17 about to have a ton of football in it. So everybody's gonna be included in week 17. And then playoffs, of course, not everybody's team is gonna qualify. So yeah, LaTravis Griffin, send it to if you're on my Patreon, send it to my email, chiseledadonis@gmail.com. There's been so many people who've DM'd me or emailed me vids of them screaming the Matt Ryan fuck, and they weren't on my Patreon. I'm like, hey man, I can't find you on my Patreon. Like, what is that? Like, you're not gonna catch me in this genjutsu. But yeah, that's how I feel about what was his name? Alex Azanlon? Azanzon, whatever the hell this man's name is. All I know is he going into Death Note. As for Drew Brees, that brother looked rough. However, if Jameis or Taysom Hill started at quarterback, the Saints would not have been as close as they were. But the ultimate difference maker, I'm not going to make it seem as if a play at the end of the first half is ultimately what cost you the game. But that's the momentum swing. The Saints immediately came out in the second half and went down the field and scored. You think they would have came out lax if they got a touchdown before half. This changes the pace of the game. Granted, Kansas City would have still had the lead, but at the rate that the New Orleans was moving down the field, second half they played their game. Well, fourth quarter they played their game. So it is what it is. But the Chiefs walked away with the W. I'm not gonna sit over here and berate the Chiefs. I ain't gonna do that. The Falcons, I'll talk about that tomorrow. What about that Washington football team defensive line? They always going to do what they do. Football team is going to be a tough out in the postseason. They fixing to be a tough out. Patriots in the death note indeed, and I am disappointed. So much in the Patriots. Truly, I think if Hightower was a part of the team this year, if Gilmore did not miss games due to the COVID list, if Cam never got hurt in their game against Kansas City, they would have messed around and probably been, I'd give them 3 more wins. I mean, they had about, 3 games that went all the way down to the wire, and then they happened to lose. Now, granted, it's a part of the game. 50-50 kind of games, when that happens, I'm not going to make it seem, if this person had this, they would have won. You gotta tough those out and win. But understand how close they were from those W's. It's like watching, but the difference is, the Patriots they're not accustomed to losing those games. Teams like the Chargers, teams like the Lions, teams like the Falcons, they are. So when they blow those games, you're like, that makes sense. When you see the Patriots lose those games, you're like, whoa, wait a minute. Still, no Bill Belichick slander should be tolerated, because he's done a hell of a job for what he has on his football team. People who know the sport, when you watch what Bill Belichick has been able to do this season, despite the ineptitude of his entire offense and the lack of weaponry he has on defense, he's the greatest coach of all time for good reason. Kamari says, where are the Falcons and Rams going? The Falcons, they're already in the death note, if I'm not mistaken. The Rams, they may go to the pit of despair. Dilly. I don't know where you're going to. I mean, they still going to the postseason, but it's fixing to be sad. I'm so disappointed in the Falcons, man. I'm so disappointed in the Falcons because they ruining my damn prediction of the Bucs not making the playoffs. Back-to-back weeks, the Bucs were able to survive. The Willie said, my thoughts on the Eagles versus Cardinals. I'll tell you this much. Jalen Hurts looks good, but so did Drew Lock through 5 games last year. So the way it's looking right now, and if I'm not mistaken, was it last night or this morning that Carson Wentz said, yo, if I'm a backup, I want out. And I'm kind of disappointed because Carson Wentz had gotten his money. So my scheming of getting him to come to Pittsburgh is not really going to work because who's going to take on that contract? But I like how Jalen Hurts looks right now. As for Arizona, they needed this. More than Philadelphia, they needed this. Because let's just say the Giants lose tonight, everybody in the AFC East are in the same spot because everybody lost. So Arizona desperately needed this. And on top of that, with Minnesota losing, the Bears winning, after losing 6 straight, the Bears win 2 straight. That's interesting. So we'll see how that plays out. Trevor Lawrence, is he going to go to the Jets or Jags? Whoever has the first round pick, I said first round. Whoever gets the first overall pick, that's who's fixing to get him. Webb's World puts 2 on it. Say, curious, why don't you use Hollywood swinging for Hollywood Brown? I think I used it once. But that was last year. So who knows? I probably have to. Oh, what are you, Eric E? Oh, I was getting ready to say Eric Ebron because that's how I felt looking at Evan Ingram drop a damn touchdown pass. I don't care if the defender came. You got to have strong fingertips. If you're going to play receiver, you're going to play tight end, and they're fixing to throw you the ball, you got to have strong fingertips. Then again, Joseph got his hand on the phone. Oh, yeah, you know what? That's just great. Yeah, there's nothing you could do about that. I'll take it back. Evan Ingram, you still got butterfingers, but still, you know. Thoughts on if the Pats should keep Cam? Hell no. Let Cam go. Cameo. Oh, shit. Ric Flair's in the building. Woo! Ric Flair's in the building. Daniel says, how's life treating me? Life is treating me all right, but you know what can make life feel a little bit better? Make sure you download that Hot Mic app. Use the promo code Adonis. You're watching on YouTube. If you have not already, do so. If you're watching on Hot Mic, make sure you hit the follow button, goddammit. Everybody who's already inside the raffle to win the PS5 or the Xbox X, I have you all listed down. Now, when we go through the damn wheel, that's going to be interesting because right now it's over 7,000 names. So it's fixing to keep going and going and going until we have 2 winners. Cam would fit in a different scheme. I don't think it's going to work in New England. Cam has to go to a whole different scheme. It's not going to work in New England. Cam is not completely washed up and completely a bum. Let's get that right. Cam's not completely a bum. He just ain't going to work in that system in New England. Is he anywhere near where he was? No. Is he an average quarterback? Without question. But he need to go to a different scheme. You put Cam in Baltimore, he could work. I'm not lobbying for Lamar Jackson to move. That kind of offensive scheme, that works for Cam. That's what I mean. There's a lot of people who don't, take things out of context. Let's just not lobbying for Baltimore to get Cam. Let's not do that. Cam to the Falcons? No, that'd be dumb. Okay, Oscar, damn. Nia Jax just out here rolling. Giants up 3-0, I might add. Put in a field goal there. Wentz to the Colts? That'd be great. That'd be great. Honestly, give Wentz a solid O-line that's not continually injury-riddled. These past 2 seasons have been brutal on the offensive line. Give him consistent weapons that aren't out there dropping the football, and give him an offensive coordinator who's actually willing to play his style of game. Watch what Wentz goes out there and do, because he's going to have another 2017 kind of season. Wentz just need to leave Philly. It's not going to work. Let's just be honest. Nick Foles fit that offense better than Wentz. What Wentz was doing in 2017 was out of this world, but it had little to do with scheme. It had more to do with his raw ability. The scheme played a role, but Wentz's raw ability was on display. That ACL happened, and then when Wentz came back, you seen there was a bit of regression, and Doug Peterson kept trying to do, we could do this, we could do this, we could do this, and then Wentz started playing out of his element. Homie can't let go of the football. He be holding the damn football all day. Wait a minute. Damn. Well, Charlotte Flair and Oscar done won the match. Of course. And the new Grand Slam champion. All Charlotte does is win. I can't believe. Charlotte better turn on Oscar, man. This better be a heel and face tag team faction. Oh, boy. Looks like Lana about to be making out with Oscar, and Oscar's going to have both titles around her waist. God damn. Stafford to the Bears or Patriots? No, Stafford to Pittsburgh. Make it happen. It all depends on what happens with Pittsburgh's season. The unfortunate part about it is knowing how Pittsburgh's front office works, they would rather groom talent than go fetch for talent, which I don't want to happen. As for the Bears, I don't think any quarterback can really fix that system. Matt Nagy need to figure out what the hell he wants to do. He's relinquished, play calling ability, but still, Stafford dies over there. I've already said my top 5 quarterbacks that I want to succeed. Hey, EJ Movement in the building. I already said my top 5 quarterbacks that I want to come to Pittsburgh. Number 1, an extreme long shot because it's going to take 2 years to even ponder happening. That being Aaron Rodgers, because I know the Packers are going to fumble this man. They did the same thing with Favre, but granted, Favre kind of did his best to get his foot out of the door. I'm retiring. I'm unretiring. I'm retiring. I'm unretiring. I'm retiring. I'm back. So, of course, you'd have enough. But with Rodgers, the front office have never given this man what he's wanted. So it's only a matter of time before he leaves. I would hope that Pittsburgh is a destination that he decides to come to. 2, being Matthew Stafford. I've always been a fan of Stafford. I've always felt as if if he left, Detroit, he could possibly contend for a Super Bowl. That is number 2. Number 3, Now with this opening with Carson Wentz, throw in Wentz, right? He's there. 4 being Dak, 5 Sam Darnold. Those are individuals I would love to see come to Pittsburgh. Are any of them going to end up there? Probably not. But it is what it is. A man can dream. They're probably going to end up somewhere like a Chicago. You'll see one probably end up in a New England. I would not be surprised if Bill Belichick ends up throwing the house to get a Trevor Lawrence in the draft, but we'll talk about that when the draft comes around. I'll probably go live for draft day. Tyler Martin put $4.99 on it. Said Gase knew what he was going to get fired after this year, so screw it. Screw the Jets out of Lawrence. I can't say the win was really a great coach job. Showtime King in the building says how I'm feeling. I'm feeling all right. Dak might end up leaving, Dallas because, he's going to be an unrestricted free agent. Now you can't tag him anymore, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, I think they could. Him getting hurt, I'm not too sure what the intricacies of the details of the contract may be. But if somebody gets hurt under the tag, does that now give you the clearance to tag him again? I can't recall. I'll have to figure that out when the time comes. But we'll see. Oh, yes, the clown, Antonio Brown, did score his touchdown. I'll have a little bit for that as well. Sami Zayn really do look like the owner of Candyland, man. Somebody get Jamie Foxx out here. Get the Django on the scene because we've got a slave owner with the Intercontinental Championship. You can't tell me Sami Zayn don't look like the owner of Candyland, man. You can't tell me, son. Spectrum said that I should say ATL, Atlanta stands for always fumbling leads. Ain't that the truth? Always taking losses. Atlanta. Looked Puppet says Pittsburgh is overrated. Pittsburgh can't be overrated because they're not rated high by anybody. The whole season, literally everybody said, man, Pittsburgh's overrated. If everybody says you're overrated, how the hell are you overrated? It don't make sense. By definition, they can't possibly be overrated because nobody rates them high. Stark G to put $3.99 on said Rodgers needs to pull a Brady and dip. Indeed. But the difference is Belichick always fixed the pieces around Brady to where he was able to be great. That's what a lot of people don't understand about Belichick, and I talk about it all the time. Everybody want a Belichick until you get a Belichick. Who the hell can look a Randy Moss in the face after scoring 50 touchdowns in 3 years and then saying, yo, yeah, you got to go, Chief? What do you mean? Yeah, you got to go. You look at a first-team All-Pro and a Gronk like, yo, yeah, we about to trade him. Let's get him out of here. You had a Jamie Collins who was well on his way to a first-team All-Pro Defensive Player of the Year season. Yo, yeah, get up out of here. Let him go. You got perennial All-Pros on the defensive line. Get him out of here. You got running backs who having 1,000-yard season. We'll underpay them. Hey, would you like to play for $3 million? Yeah, we'll give you a 3-year, $3 million deal. What? They offer me 15 over there. I guess you got to go. That's literally what the Belichick way, the Patriot way. It's the Belichick way. It's a cold world. It's a cold world. Belichick don't even say good morning to you when walking down the damn hallway. And he does it to everybody. Brady, a 3-time Super Bowl champ, at the time, a 2-time MVP. You know what he did? He was like, we got a Garoppolo over here before the damn Super Bowl 49. This is the whole season. Yo, we got to get rid of Brady, man. This motherfucker old. But did you not see what he did? It's time for him to go. It's only a matter of time. Stephen Gomez says that Steelers benefited this year from a mostly easy schedule, but watch the games. If you watch the games, it's a completely different story. Devin said, do I think the Titans overpaid Tannehill, underpaid Henry? I would say underpaid Henry, overpaid Tannehill? No. Because over the course of the last season and a half, Tannehill has been a top 3 quarterback. Despite, or I should say, in spite of Lamar Jackson's unanimous MVP season. Over the course of the last 20. Tannehill took over week 6 last year. So 10 games, and he's played all of 14 thus far. Over the course of 24 games, top 3 quarterbacks in the NFL, Mahomes, Rodgers, Tannehill. So no, they didn't overpay Tannehill. It happened extremely soon. I'll say that much. Extremely soon. But they didn't overpay him. Brassman put $4.99 on, said, you have a dumb thought. How about Cam to the Raiders, Lions or football team? Football team, maybe. Because let's just be honest, they don't have a good quarterback sort of situation. Rivera never liked Haskins, and Haskins most likely going to leave after this year. Alex Smith, it's a great story. He's back on the field. But actually watch the games. He doing a whole lot of nothing. He ain't doing nothing. Cam has worked with Rivera. Here's a problem, though. Washington don't have weapons. Gibson is emerging in the backfield. That's a positive. Terry McLaurin, absolute monster. That's great. Outside of him, who else is there? Logan Thomas, you don't have every sort of game sort of consistency. So they would have to bring in pieces. The beautiful thing about it is Washington can bring people in, and they have a competent defense. So I think Cam, of those 3 teams, would be the best fit. For the Lions, no. Cam's career will die. The Raiders, hell no. Gruden will have that man killed. Spectrum said, did I hear that the Lakers signed Kyle Kuzma to a 3-year extension? Did they? I had no clue. Oh, Roman's match coming up now? Damn. It's main event time? I'll be damned. What do I think about the Titans and Lions game 3 2012? Titans Lions. Game 3 2012. Escapes me. McKissick is cool. He's a good scat back. And I ain't talking about a back that you poop on, Odell Beckham. Do I think the Rams will get rid of Goff? No. They just paid this man like $130 million. They're going to roll with Goff. Yes, they lost today, but that's not the story of the Rams season. It's an unfortunate error on their end where you clearly, if watching the game, they overlooked the Jets. They finally started to play a bit serious in the second half, but it was a little bit too late. Cam Newton to the Texans? No. Oh, Orton and the Fiend could be later. That's right. Let me see. Because the first match that I saw was Miz. Miz came and cashed in. But, I mean, he lost, but Fiend. Or it could just be Wyatt and Randy. Yeah, so that's probably just the last match. Yeah, that might be the main event then. Because I don't think they went on yet. Rodgers to the Colts? No, that's definitely not happening. Rivers got 2 more shots at possibly winning himself a Super Bowl, and that's pretty much it. But as we all know with Rivers, good season, bad season. Good season, bad season. Good season. So it's on the upswing now. Colts, you better go out there and win. You got a good defense. Your running game, it's not as consistent as most would like, but it's definitely prevalent. It's made its presence felt on I'd say a weekly basis for the most part. You got a great, backfield tandem. I really wish Marlon Mack was around. Think about how good the Colts would be if you also had Marlon Mack in that backfield. Cam to Cincinnati? No, Joe Burrow's the quarterback there. God damn, we got short-term memory. Daniel says, is Rivers a Hall of Famer? To be honest with you, he's the second best quarterback of the 2004 draft. Eli got 2 Super Bowls, but Eli only had 4 good seasons. 5, if you really squint your eyes. But for the most part, Eli is probably the greatest good quarterback of all time. But we ain't talking about Eli right now. I could do an hour on Eli. But Rivers, it's really borderline. I think Rivers just needs the Super Bowl because Rivers statistically is up there. But when you talk about the best QBs of their generation, Rivers is going to get lost in the shuffle because he played at the same time as Drew Brees. He played at the same time as Rodgers, Brady, Manning, Roethlisberger, all of these guys at the exact same time. So it's going to be very tough. The Hall of Fame now, oh, great. There it is. The Browns got themselves a touchdown. The Hall of Fame now is going to be ridiculous. Like everybody who's getting in now they just letting people in now. But in the next few years, it's about to get real confusing. Because y'all going to sit over here like, yo, this person, it's going to turn to the NBA Hall of Fame where everybody gets in. The fact that T.O. was not a first ballot Hall of Famer, that just set it off. Hall of Fame became a joke, man. Because you go before, and truly, what the Hall of Fame should be is the greatest of, Kevin Owens wasted little time getting after. The Hall of Fame should be the greatest of all time, all in one spot. Just the greatest of all time. You got a lot of people who was all right who done made it in there. And now you sitting there like, yo, wait a minute, hold on now. Wait a minute, how'd this person get in? All right. And you can't look at statistics of people in the past because you can't do that. You can't start taking people out the Hall of Fame. That don't make no sense. You have to compare the people who played at their era against the people who played in backwards. Well, not backwards, because I don't think you can do that. It's just their era, and then you compare amongst, those who've had played. Because you can't look at somebody from 2019 and then look at somebody from 1964. You can't do that. That's dumb. If you take any player from this generation, in my opinion, you take any player from any generation and you move them backwards, they get worse. You take any player from the past and move them forward, they get better. Because it's not just statistics. It's it's the sports science, the sports medicine, the pace of the game, strength and conditioning. All of these different things play a role. Daniel says, I need my own stand-up on Netflix. I got to work to get that. I don't even have 30 minutes. How the hell am I going to do a stand-up special? I don't got 30 minutes. I could wing it, but it wouldn't be great. Tyler Martin said, did I see the Mets hitting the SEC championship? If I'm not mistaken, that was Bama and Florida. Was that off the interception or the fumble recovery, and then the dude got absolutely flatlined? So, oh, yes. Oh, wait a minute. Jey Uso just caught a boot to the face. Gus said the Centennial team told you what they had. The Hall of Fame was a joke. I agree. Because they looked at it like, yo, we got this is the 2020, it's the 100th anniversary. So, yeah, let's get 100 people. Let's get 100 people in. I said university instead of anniversary. Let's get 100. Let's get 15 additional people inside the Hall of Fame. And you still had misses. How the hell Drew Pearson still not in the Hall of Fame yet? It don't make sense. And if you let the fact that Kurt Warner got in, still mind-boggling to me. Because Kurt Warner had 5 seasons. 5. Think about it. Yeah, you went to 3 Super Bowls. You had the 3 most passing yards in Super Bowl history. You're a 2-time MVP. Yes, all of that. But Kurt Warner, 99 to 2001, sensational. 2002 to 2006. Nothing. 2007, the halfway mark of 2007 until 2009, great, but you've got mad funk in the middle. There's a lot of people who got Hall of Fame moments, but that don't make you a Hall of Famer. Eli Manning's the epitome of that. He's the epitome of that. Terrell Davis in the Hall of Fame. Postseason running backs, top 5. Top 5 postseason running back of all time. But what's the metric? You had a 4-year span. Shit, now that I think about it, Terrell Davis really had a 3-year span of postseason success and on the field success about 5 years. That's enough to get you in? Roger Craig not in the Hall of Fame. He got 4 rings on his fingers. He was the first thousand. So what's the metric? It don't make sense. Isaac, Bruce, Torrey, Holt, Hines, Ward, Chad Ocho. Well, Ocho probably not going to mess around and make it, unfortunately. Steve Smith, Andre Johnson. Of the people that I'm naming, a number of them never going to make it. Art Monk retired the all-time leading receiver in NFL history. He waited 13 years. Lynn Swann, John Stallworth, by the time they both retired, they had to wait, 15 to get in? Swann left in 83? 84? He ain't getting in until I think it was 2001. Stallworth in 2002. They got people just waiting. If Megatron go in first ballot, man, Megatron was a dog. He was an absolute dog. But compare Megatron to what Sterling Sharp was doing. Sterling waited this long. Megatron gets in. Whoa. Oh, wow. Gus Dunn said it. Sterling Sharp in there. Sterling was the only person who you can exhale in the same room as Jerry Rice. Maybe Chris Carter. But let's just be honest. Jerry was on a different planet. Troy going into the Hall of Fame. Palomalu going into the Hall of Fame. That's no question. Brian Dawkins in the Hall of Fame. No question. These are certain people. No question. But for the coaches, what's the metric? Marty Schottenheimer is the greatest, in my opinion. Schottenheimer is probably a top 5 regular season coach of all time. And truly, I hate the separation of regular season and postseason because Schottenheimer just has some of the worst luck in humanly possible. You got the fumble, you got the drive. This man was literally just standing on the sideline and his players did him in. You had the 06, 14-2 charges. These motherfuckers catch the game-sealing interception. He told them before the game, stay on the ground. He gets up and tries to run. They strip him. The Patriots mess around and score. He not in the Hall of Fame. And now homie's starting to have Alzheimer's dementia. So guess what? He can't do the tours to be, lobbying for himself to get into the Hall of Fame. LaDainian Tomlinson's in the Hall of Fame, not only because of his own talent alone, but also because of Marty Schottenheimer's Marty Ball. So how you going to take the players and put them in, but then the coaches don't? Air Coryell ain't getting until he died. Don Coryell watching from the upper room when they finally enshrined him. How? Kenny Stabler went in, I think the year after his death. How? Devin Hester should be a Hall of Famer. But the Hall of Fame is disrespectful to the special teamers. Because Ray Guy was the greatest punter of all time. Took him a long time to get in. Morton Anderson was the all-time leading scorer. It took him a while to get in. Fair enough. But let me tell you something. When Justin Tucker hangs it up, that brother shouldn't wait that long. When Vinatieri hangs it up, Vinatieri shouldn't wait that long. When Johnny Hecker and what was his name? Was it Sam? No, it wasn't Sam Cock. Is it who's the Leckler? Shane Leckler? He shouldn't have to wait that long. 5 years, all right, but it shouldn't be past 10. It's not Cock. He's not going. He ain't gonna make it. But when those guys hang it up, I better see them going to the Hall of Fame. They shouldn't wait no 10, 15 years because at their position, they was dominant. Hester should be a first ballot Hall of Famer. I don't care if he played special. He should have only played special teams his years. I still don't understand why the hell they took him off. Steve Tasker, he should be in the Hall of Fame. He set the metric for just if Steve Tasker don't get in, guess what that means for Matthew Slater? Slater's gonna have to wait because you can't put in a Slater without putting in Steve Tasker. It don't make sense. J.J. Watt is already a Hall of Fame. There's no more like there's It's ridiculous. Tressway, hell no. No. Let's slow it down here. Leroy Butler, he got an argument, but he probably ain't gonna make it because there's a number of safeties who kind of had that stretch as well, who ain't make it. Vanderjagt, hell no, not Vanderjagt. Stop it. Pat McAfee, not even close. Not even close. He may be punter of the decade and things of that nature, but not even close. he just, it wasn't that level of dominance. Certain people had moments. They had moments, or season, but it gotta be there. Like I saw Terrell Owens said on his podcast when he was talking with Randy Moss, pardon me, Randy Moss said he's number 1 all time, Owens is number 2, and Jerry is probably 3 or 4. My jaw dropped. It's crazy to me that people make it seem like Jerry's not the number 1 all time. It's everybody got their own opinion, but Jerry literally was dominant for 20 years. People will take a knock, or they'll say, well, I mean, Owens and Moss, they only played 14 seasons. Jerry played 20. It's not their fault that he played 6 more years. Yes, it is. Jerry was built for this. Owens and Reigns going back and forth, I might add. Jerry literally went and he did all the training on the hill. He did all of that. And I don't want to hear nothing about, well, he had Montana, he had Young. Deion Sanders is far in between considered the greatest corner of all time. He couldn't go to sleep because he had to go play against Jerry Rice. Aeneas Williams couldn't go to sleep because he had to play against Jerry Rice. Darryl Green, Mike Haynes, all of the people who in the Hall of Fame say Jerry's the greatest of all time. The quarterback can't make that. There's only so much a QB could do. If this motherfucker keep getting open, it's not the QB throwing him open. It's crazy. They saying, Jerry, you stick him the first 3-4 years of his career. What about all after that when he was just wearing the gloves that everybody else was wearing? Everybody talk about they talk about Randy Moss's 23 TDs in the season with Brady. Jerry Rice set the record with 22 in 12 games. It's crazy. It's Jerry Rice by a mile. You mean to tell me he was damn near a first-team All-Pro for a decade straight? I don't know what happened in 1991 where he didn't get the nod for the first-team All-Pro. I think that year was Michael Irvin and Sterling Sharp, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was the year that Sterling had like 18 TDs or something like that. Or he led the league with receptions or yards or something. But it's crazy. They be throwing people in the Hall of Fame. Man. Fitz had longevity. He had his moments of dominance. There's no question Fitz is a Hall of Famer. Darrelle Revis, he had his 7-year stretch. Only person you probably can compare him to is Deion. That's it. So Revis, he gonna get in. Rondé Barber, it's crazy, but they gonna make Rondé wait. That's what's gonna be wild. They gonna make Rondé Barber wait. Damn, it's really 2-on-1. Who's going to defend Owens? And Uso still in the damn ring. John Lynch, they still got John Lynch waiting. And because of the way and the style of what John Lynch had played and the era that he played in, it's a saving grace that Dawkins got in, Reed got in, and now Palomalu's getting in. Because now you got to think about how many other safeties remain. Lynch is going to have to get in. Hell, they put in Kenny Easley a few years back, which is, I understand. I completely get it. But, like, come on. A lot of people say Cody Parkey. Just stop it. Wes Welker? Nope. Wes Welker was more a product of the systems that he had played in. Now, he was still a complete dog. But think about it. Would you think about the wide receiver pool that Welker is stuck in now? Because think of the 2000s, the receiver pool was crazy. Brandon Marshall is never going to get into the Hall of Fame. It's never going to happen for him. Andre Johnson, it may not happen for him. Or he's going to have to wait a long time. Ocho Cinco, never going to get in. It's crazy. It sounds wild, but think about it. It's crazy. Russell Wilson, he's well on his way. Victor Cruz, hell no. Stop it. Darren Woodson still waiting. Thank you. Darren Woodson still waiting. Torrey Holt still waiting. Is AB messed up? Politics is going to keep AB out. If they did TO like that, AB never going to get in. AB was on a pace only rivaled by what Jerry Rice had did. And he fucked that up because he wanted to go put on makeup and go and laugh and say, hello, Murray. Go on the Murray show, dress up like a goddamn clown and ruined it. Marshawn Lynch, never going to get in the Hall of Fame. Watch. They're going to do, but at the same time, matter of fact, you know what? Can't even say it for running backs. Terrell Davis is in there. So I can't even say that for him no more. Anquan Bolden, thank you so much. Never going to get in the Hall of Fame. Because he's fixing to be waiting. And every single receiver of this generation, they're going to have better numbers. And Bolden's still going to be waiting. We live in we in the era of straight up stats now. I said it a few years back. Herman Moore still waiting. Richard Sherman, he should get the nod. But he got to rack up some more picks now. Oh, wait a minute. Kareem Hunt got a head of steam here. AB deserves to be a Hall of Famer. Get rid of deserve. He earned a Hall of Fame spot, a first ballot Hall of Fame spot. But the last 2 years, he screwed himself out. Watch how they keep that brother out. Big Ben's going to get the... Big Ben could retire right now. He probably won't be first ballot, but he'll get in because the pool of QBs that's waiting ain't that strong. They ain't that strong. Peyton going in this year, next year. Peyton's going to be off the board. There's a small number of QBs that's still there, that's still waiting. But, I mean, you got your Jim Plunkett's who are still waiting, probably never going to get the nod. Phil Simms who are still waiting, probably never going to get the nod. Boomer Esiason who's still waiting, he's never going to get the nod. There's only a few number of people who could possibly go. Xavier Howard, way too early. Stop it. Way too early. Derrick Henry, way too early. Reggie Wayne, it's going to take Reggie Wayne a while. He's stuck in that spot too. Aqib Talib, never going to get in. And it's sad, really. OBJ, stop it. James Harrison, probably not going to get in. Damn, Roman just dropped that brother, exploded through a table. Cam Chancellor, not going to happen. A lot of those names, not going to happen. Sean Taylor, stop it. He played, he had a year and a half of dominance. It's not going to happen. You're not going to get a nod because you in the afterlife. It's not going down like that. This ain't fantasy land. Ryan put 5 on it. Said, yo, your best friend is a Rams fan. Please light them up for in the commentary for that fat L. I definitely will. Brad Johnson, hell no, stop it. Earl Thomas, he had a chance. Earl Thomas definitely had a chance. Rodgers, Breeze, Big Ben, Brady are the Hall of Fame QBs still playing. Ryan, Rivers, and Wilson are borderline. I would say Ryan, Ryan is underneath the border. Definitely, although that's borderline, but he's approaching, but it's all purely statistics. All of these blown games, that's going to cost them. Rivers, borderline, definitely borderline. If he wins a Super Bowl, he's in. If he wins a Super Bowl, he is in. Wilson is there. He's, in fact, I'd make the Wilson is over the borderline. One more Super Bowl or an MVP, that gives him the nod. Wilson's there. Julio, right now, we talk about Hall of Famers and who in there, right? Julio there. Julio's there. If Julio retire, he could go. However, it's not going to be first ballot because he got to wait. Look at all the other receivers that's there. Julio jump all of them. Now you're going to have some furniture moving. Priest Holmes, unfortunately not. Sean Alexander, unfortunately not. Sean Alexander had 7 sensational seasons, and then brother got 100 touchdowns. This man not even a finalist? He not a finalist? All right. Whoa, Adrian Peterson's a first ballot Hall of Fame. It's not even a question. Stop it. His son, him beating his son with a damn switch ain't gonna stop him from being the first ballot Hall of Famer. Adrian Peterson's a top 5 running back all time. There's no dodging him. Tom Brady, that's no question. Ryan Leaf, stop it. Christian Ponder, come on now. Can I talk about the Rams versus the Seahawks? Well, for one, the Seahawks in trouble because they can't protect, and the Rams D-line definitely gonna get after them. However, damn, Owens exploded through that tape. How many tables motherfuckers gonna go through tonight? Shit. Yeah, I need to buy some WWE tables and put the Unchiseled Adonis through it. Reigns holding his neck like a piece of the table done went through his neck. Oh, the Unchiseled Adonis said he gonna powerbomb me through a table. Damn. Patrick Peterson definitely, he's got his chance. Frank Gore is going to be a Hall of Famer. He just not, he gonna have to wait a little bit. They're going to make that brother wait a little bit. Hell, Edgerrin James is still waiting, if I'm not mistaken. Luke Kuechly, Bobby Wagner, Patrick Willis, those guys, they're there. Kuechly definitely should be a Hall of Famer, but they're going to make that brother wait. Carson Palmer, stop it. Vaughn Miller, he's there. Vaughn Miller, definitely there. Ski put 5 on it. Said, just wanted to show some love and support. Hope all is well with you. My Vikings suck, but our future is bright. Indeed it is. Damn, Reigns is down. Damn, this whole match is just a clusterfuck of a situation. Deshaun Jackson? Nope. Looked up and said, can I sing Batista's theme song right now? I would, but the moment's not right. Clinton Portis? Unfortunately, nope. Darrell Revis, yes. Cameron Wake? Hell no. And it's crazy because if you look at the numbers, you're like, yo, Cameron Wake was doing that? But it's not going to happen. Shit, Robert Mathis is going to mess around and have to wait. Freeney retired after Mathis, if I'm not mistaken. Freeney going to get in before Mathis. And Mathis going to be waiting like, what the fuck? Watch. Vilma was dangerous, but Vilma ain't going to get the nod. Brian Westbrook, nope, not going to happen. Casey Hampton, should, but it's not going to happen. Justin Houston, nope. Fletcher Cox, well, then again, it's going to be tough for Fletcher Cox. He got to do something else. Honestly, I truly believe Fletcher Cox should, but they're going to make him wait because they don't respect that D-tackle, nose tackle sort of situation. Aaron Donald just tipped the whole goddamn scale. Aaron Donald tipped the whole scale. Watch how they're going to try to grade D tackles the same way that they grade motherfucking D ends now. Oh, wait a minute. Owens getting an offense here. Oh, wait. Well, here comes the pop-up power bomb. He about to hit him with the power bomb. Oh, shit. He got hit with a Superman punch. Stark G to put $4.99 on it. Is Gronk first ballot? Absolutely. Gronk is the most dominant tight end of all time. Power bomb through the table. Let's go. Let's go, Owens. Get out the ring, Reigns. Fuck out of here, Scar from Lion King in a human form. Let's go, Owens. DeMarcus Ware will get in. Ricky Williams, no. Chris Chambers, hell no. Champ Bailey, yes. Steve Smith, we going to have to see. Jason Witten, in my opinion, Witten is borderline, but you can't deny the statistics, so he's going to get in. Because let's just be honest, Witten was never a dominant force. Oh, my God. Owens got it. Owens got, oh, no. No, it's that goddamn Jey Uso. It's the other goddamn Uso. Rip the title off the Velcro, Owens. Rip the damn title off. There's one more table. Put him through another table. Well, there is no table. It's actually the broken one. Damn, son, it's really 2-on-1. There's the stunner. Down goes Uso. But roll him out of the ring, Owens. He's going to lift up the ladder. D'Angelo Hall, he should, but he won't. Maurice Jones-Drew, hell no. Chris Johnson, unfortunately, hell no. Because Johnson had about 5 years. But then again, at the same time, Terrell Davis got in. Terrell Suggs? He should. Suggs should, but unfortunately, I don't think he will. Stop it. Flacco, stop it. Warwick Dunn, hell no. It's not going to happen. Y'all wilding now. Jeff Saturday, yes. Mike Vick, hell no, it's not happening. Steve McNair, nope. Damn, this goddamn Roman Reigns again. Son of a bitch. Tiki Barber, no. Santonio Hope. Why would you even type that? Joe Thomas, without question. Blake Now I want to fight somebody. Marshall Yonder, should. Damn, motherfucking Reigns done retained. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Yeah, right? If Maurice Jones-Drew is in consideration, you might as well throw Pennington in there, huh? It's ridiculous now. I mean, Eddie George, should. Jimmy Smith, no. Nate Solder, borderline. Darren Sproles, it's not going to happen because Brian Mitchell's not in the Hall of Fame. Thomas Davis, no. London Fletcher, should. London Fletcher, should. But he won't. Nnamdi Asomugha, hell no. Aaron Hernandez, he in the upper room. Antoine Bethea, no. Evan Turner, that's random as hell. Hell no. Khalil Mack, he's got more work to do. Peyton Hillis, stop it. He in the Madden Hall of Fame. Travis Frederick, give him more time. Greg Olson, he needs to do much more work because now what Travis Kelce is doing, they about to do something dirty. Andrew Luck, he need more time. Yeah, y'all just throwing names in. I've been seeing Nick Folk for the longest. Come on, put 5 on it. Say, what's up? How was those Adam Pierce match? I still got them open. I ain't have a chance to watch them. I'm going to actually, tomorrow I got to record the commentary. But before I go live, I want to see if I could see at least one Pierce match. I'll see if I could watch at least one Pierce match. You know what? When I'm on the Stairmaster at the gym tomorrow morning, I'll watch a Pierce match. I have to figure out which one, though. I'll probably go like 30 minutes on the Stairmaster. Level 13, straight out the gate. Roddy White, unfortunately, no, it's not going to happen. Hopkins, he need more work to do. But right now, Hopkins, Julio, they in that upper echelon class. Unfortunately for Mike Thomas, this has been a down year for him. So we'll have to see how he respond back. Jeremy Shockey, nope. Vinatieri yet. Juju, all right. Yo, Owens really had a 2-on-1 match from the get-go, bruh. He did not have a plan. Owens really did not have a plan. Yeah, Reigns about to beat the shit out of Jey Uso, man. Reigns really about to beat the shit out of Jey Uso. I think he about to beat the shit out of his family, man. Oh, no, he didn't do it to him. I thought he was going to beat the shit out of his family. Come on, say, how am I liking TLC right now? I'm liking it. I'm liking TLC right now. I like the pacing of the show thus far. McIntyre still winning despite the fact that Miz cashed in. Ooh, the Browns inside the red zone. The Tokokino zone. Rosetta Stone Greek, motherfucker. Oh, what a catch there by Landry. Stop playing. 10 toes down challenge. I only need one knee. Stop playing with me. Get out of my face, stupid. You don't know how to activate your dreadlock powers. You got him over there looking like cornrows, number 27. Landry said, bless him. Bless him then. Give me points. Damn, Landry not happy. He said, all I told him was, and what? And you going to flag me. That ain't right. Damn, that's actually going to make the kick a little bit harder for Cody Parkey. And I'm live right now. It'd really be a shame if Cody Parkey missed a field goal, extra point, while I'm live. I would hate to have an episode. Daniel says top 3 wrestlers. Who? Which? I say who. Are we talking about eras? Are we talking about right now, all time? I mean, we cover this here and there. Sean Lee, no. Richard Sherman, perhaps. LaShawn McCoy, unfortunately, his last few seasons are probably going to do him dirty and keep him out. That's what's going to do him dirty. Oh, okay. Well, the touchdown definitely does count. Please, it is almost halftime. Cody Parkey, please do not miss this kick. And if this guy doinks it, I'm going to have an episode. I'm going to have an episode. I'm always playing through my mind right now. Nope, not happening. Not happening. Oh, Jesus Christ. They got Cody Parkey back at the goddamn 38-yard line. It's a 48-yard. Oh, no. Oh, please don't miss it. Cody, don't do it. Don't do it. Just put it through the uprights, Cody. Just put it through the uprights, Cody! This motherfucker doinked it. He doinked it off the upright. Cody Parkey just doinked it off the upright. He doinked it off the goddamn upright. Oh, my God. Cody Parkey just doinked it off the upright. This man turned into Doink the Clown, came out there and decided to go doink the football off the upright. He had an opportunity to go make an extra point, and he kicks it off the goddamn upright. Are you kidding me? Did I just see this with my own 2 eyes? Did Cody Parkey just doink it off the upright? Did he say target acquired and hit it off the upright? Are you kidding me? This man had an opportunity to make it a 14-3 game, but he decided to go out there and turn the football into a Simpson because he tried to turn it yellow. He decided what I'm going to do is hit a doggone upright. You've got to be kidding me, Cody Parkey. You goddamn bum. Are you serious? I would rather take 17 COVID vaccines back to back, as many times as it gets to 17 than have you as my kicker. Are you kidding me? Come on, put 199 on. Said Royal Rumble just announced January 31st, 2021. Let me tell you something. Who needs to win the Royal Rumble is me, and my champion that I'm going to fight against is Cody Parkey, champion of the clowns. I will send this man to the death note. This homie just went out there and missed an extra point. Kicked it straight off the upright. Doing what he does best. Doink kicks. All he does is doink. All damn day. You wonder why Cody Parkey don't got no kids? When it's the time for the money shot, he misses wide left or wide right, even when he's inside the vulva region. He don't know how to make shots at all. He plays 2K. He's 0-17 from the field every single game because the game stops him from being able to shoot. He plays Madden. He can't make kicks by himself. Even if you activated Madden cards, John Madden can make it 99% percentage of making kicks, and Cody would miss because he is the 1%. EC3's themes music when he was in NXT comes on. I am the top 1% of bums, Cody Parkey. Of bums. Your foot is just for decoration. You're absolute garbage. One of my friends works at the Parks Department, and I need to send him to the Parks Department to go cash in Cody Parkey and send him to the upper room. You're a goddamn bum. Absolute trash around the country. If it's on Monday, it's a trash day. It doesn't show up in the form of a truck. It shows up in the foot of Cody Parkey. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Friday, Sunday, doesn't matter what day it is. Cody Parkey is absolute garbage. Basura cannot kick at all. He's a bum. I would rather have hemorrhoids for 17 years straight. What is my obsession with the number 17? 17 years straight than have Cody Parkey as my kicker. I would rather take a lesson in positivity from Magic Johnson than have Cody Parkey as my kicker. Are you kidding me? I would rather have my children enroll in school at Columbine in '99 than have Cody Parkey as my kicker. This man's a bum. I've said it numerous times. In 2020, it's been so doggone bad. Nick Folk has been good, but Cody Parkey's still the same motherfucker. It's like Sting in 1997 or 98 when he took the mask on, he took the mask off and had the exact same painting underneath the mask. It's the same motherfucker. What was that song with R. Kelly? Same girl, same girl. Well, it comes to Cody Parkey, doesn't matter whether he's playing for the Browns, doesn't matter whether he's playing for the Titans, doesn't matter whether he's playing for the Bears. Same bum, same bum. He's a bum. Absolute garbage. He could be in a match with The Undertaker, buried alive, and somehow he'd miss the grave. Cody Parkey will live forever because this man, all he does is miss. He will miss the afterlife and somehow still end up here. He's going to be 276 years old. They're going to say, how the hell did you survive this long? Well, I continue to miss my death date. It don't make sense. It could be fine. It could be Final Destination. All of the spears could fall. The logs could fall off the back of the truck, hit him square in the chest, and still he'll miss his opportunity to die. You've got to be kidding me. This guy's a goddamn bum. Absolute garbage. When he signs on his Madden card, probably not even a Madden card, when he shows up at OTAs and they say, what position do you play? And he writes down kicker, they should start singing Lion King. Deception, disgrace. This man's a bum. You ought to be kidding me. We live. It's Sunday Night Football. The world is watching. Randy Orton is walking to the ring and he hears voices in his head. They counsel him. They talk to him. And guess what? They say Cody Parkey is a bum. I'm apoplectic. I'm having a conniption because Cody's a goddamn bum. You know where this man is from? The land of garbage. And every time he turns on his MP3 player, every time he turns on his iPhone, every time he turns on Spotify, he thinks back to where he's from, the island of bums, the peninsula of bums, the coalition of bums. And he sings a little bit of Hannah Montana, the movie. You'll always find your way back home, because that's where he wants to be. And he goes out there and kicks it off upright. He kicks it off upright. The college kicker, what was it, Rice? Wherever it was, the man who kicked the quadruple doink, he must have been a descendant of Cody Parkey. You gotta be kidding me. When the Greek god Achilles was killed by his Achilles, bleeding out, they should have did it to Cody Parkey's legs. This man's foot is absolute garbage. They need to amputate his leg live on television. Start at the toenails. Take off the toenails. Take it from the pinky, the ring, the middle, the pointer toe. Is it even considered a pointer toe? And the big toe. All of them need to be axed straight off. Get my guillotine. Get rid of this man's leg. Garbage. Terrible. Doinking it off the uprights. This man tried to go out there and perform the Pythagorean theorem. He made sure that you saw with the kick the trajectory was going straight. But guess what? That was A squared. Then it started going a little bit to the right. That was B squared. And then it went directly on an angle, making it a perfect 90 degrees, as Brooke would say if you combine both his 45 degrees. And then there it was. Pythagorean theorem. Straight live television for the Cleveland Browns. There is your C squared, ladies and gentlemen, math equations. You've got to be kidding me. You're a bum. A bum. When Hans Moleman was in the film, man gets hit by football. Initially, the football was supposed to go through the uprights, but it was Cody Parkey who kicked it off the hands of an assailant, and it hit Hans Moleman in the balls. It was Cody Parkey behind the man getting hit with the football. The Fiend says, let me in. Cody Parkey's football says, let me in through the uprights. But Cody Parkey says, not today. Not today. Not on my watch. This man's garbage. Cut him right now. Get Diamond Dallas Page in the goddamn locker room. Hit him with a cutter and cut him out of the goddamn roster. His foot is for decoration. God damn it. I had enough of this man. I'm going to lose my mind. Because he needs his name written down the death note. Because his dreams of being able to be a competent NFL kicker. His dreams of stopping being a goddamn Doink the Clown. His dreams of not making me upset. He's making me upset. Will always be absolutely deleted. Because he's a goddamn bum. And he'll always be a bum. I hope you're watching the play-by-play in the damn locker room and you got your motherfucking head back down, Cody Parkey. Put your motherfucking head down. Damn bum. Got me upset. Whip your ass, man. See Cody Parkey in the street. I'm going to throw a boot at him because he wouldn't know what to do with it. Darmisha put 20 on it. Said, just watch Doink the Clown. Had to come see a reaction. All love. Keep up the great work. I appreciate that. I'm going to refrain. The Fiend coming out. Let me just drink water. I'm just, I'm upset. I'm upset. My it's boiling. The blood is boiling. The fourth said, I look like I'm ready to take on Brock Lesnar. I might. Gotta be kidding me. Orban said, call Debo for this, man. You might have to call Debo might come back from the afterlife just to catch up Cody Parkey, man. Gotta be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. Boy. Boy. We got to regroup. We got to refocus. Second half fixing to start. The match about to start between The Fiend and Randy Orton. I ain't going to let Cody Parkey continue to get me down, man. I ain't going to let Cody Parkey continue to get me down. But let me tell you something. If you haven't already, download the Hot Mic app. Use the promo code Adonis. If you have not, we are live on Hot Mic. We're still doing the giveaway for the PS5 and the Xbox X as well. Also, we got ourselves a new option here on the Hot Mic app. We got that Hot Mic button right there in the middle. So if you'd like to hop on live with me, and we could talk about who is going to be a Hall of Famer in the NFL, and we can have our argument, back and forth if you'd like. But you can only do that if you're on the Hot Mic app. Use the promo code Adonis, absolutely free. And we are doing a giveaway for a PS5 and Xbox X once I get to 10K followers on the Hot Mic app. Jay said, make a created character in WWE, name it Cody Parkey, and whoop his ass. Man, don't give me ideas. Don't give me ideas. I've been up all doggone day. Not gonna happen. Orban said, how am I? I think I'm recovering. I have to go to AA meetings because kickers make me upset. They make me really upset. 2K is trash, but 5 on it says, ain't never meet somebody who hates Doink the Clown more than me. Hey, man. The Random Jacob says, how do I feel about Nick Folk actually being good this year? I'm completely perplexed. Why the hell has Randy never took off his goddamn hoodie? Oh, that's right. It's an Inferno match, right? Is this not an Inferno match? Where's the stuff around the ring? Is there no fire? I thought this was an Inferno match, or was I deceived? Or it got to be a slam, and then that's where the fire starts to intensify. Eon Umbreon Negate put 5 on and said that energy was what we needed. Well, there it is. Thoughts on the Jets and the Rams upset any given Sunday? A lot of people look at the Jets like, why would you go and win? Players ain't in the front office. They ain't the ones who looking for draft picks. Players out there to win. There's pride that's attached to it. The Rams overlooked them in the first half. The second half came, and the Rams decided to go out there and play football, but it was a little too late. I was shocked Aaron Donald didn't record a sack. Moreover, I was shocked that his presence wasn't felt as much as I thought it would be on that football field. Colton says opinions on I almost said TLC. On TLC. I thoroughly enjoyed it thus far. The pace good. The return of Charlotte is always great. However, I felt as if it's a far too early, but it is what it is. Matthew says, how does one get selected for first team All Pro? If I'm not mistaken, it is the voters who get them the first team All Pro nod. But it stats play a role, big time moments play a role. I'm not too sure of how all of the metric goes down. So I couldn't necessarily explain it on the spot. I remember I talked about it like last year. I can't remember how it is ultimately developed, but there it is. Oh, somebody had donated on Hot Mic. Let me go call you out there. And if you guys haven't hit the follow button on Hot Mic already, make sure you do so. Candace put $5.99 I said, what's up? Is Warren Sapp in the Hall of Fame? Today's your birthday. Oh shit, it's Candace's birthday. Happy birthday, Candace. I hope you saw the primetime video on Patreon already, or on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. It's already up there. I put your shout out in there as well. That's what's up. Hey, it's Candace's birthday, man. Happy birthday, Candace. Happy birthday, Candace. Your Packers won yesterday. Your birthday today. That's what's up. Warren Sapp is in the Hall of Fame. If I'm not mistaken, he went in 2013. He was first ballot, and rightfully so. But if you'd like to donate to the stream, you got your super chat on YouTube, or you could go over to Hot Mic. You can hit the tip over there. We got Cash App, Venmo, all the different places to just keep things afloat. Trying to close out the year with a bang, baby. Simon said wait a minute. What kind of Inferno match is this? The fire is around the barricade? Okay. The fire is around the barricade. It's not even around the ring. It's around the barricade. You talk about confusion. I'm very confused. I'm very confused. I would hold it here so you guys can see it as it goes, but the only problem is that copyright exists. Like, think about it. Yesterday's stream, 2 days ago, when I put the Simpsons clip, it's blocked right now. I had to click on the trim out the segment in order to get it going, but on Hot Mic, the entire thing is still up. So if you want to actually see, when I was roasting the Unchiseled Adonis and I had that small clip of the Simpsons, it's still up on Hot Mic. On YouTube, unfortunately, it's not. I uploaded it on my Instagram, so go over and watch it if you'd like. But right now, the Inferno match, apparently the fire isn't surrounding the ring. It's surrounding the barricades outside, which kind of defeats the purpose because the Inferno match initially was supposed to keep people inside the ring. This kind of does away with the danger because I don't think they've gone by the ramp yet. So can you not just escape upwards? I'm very confused and perplexed. This is okay, so he lit the thing on fire. He lit the belt on fire, which I presumed he would. He has to use it now. This is very confusing. This match is very confusing. But like they're outside, but the Inferno match, what makes it is the fact that it's inside the ring. That adds way more danger. There's too much real estate here. There's too much real estate here. Think about what the Inferno match, and when you encapsulate people inside of the 20 by 20 foot, this motherfucker had an axe. Bray Wyatt had an axe. Yo, son trying to kill him. I'm all for it. Oh, but the axe is stuck. Randy just peeped. He just peeped. The axe is stuck. Yo, there's a wooden chair. Light the wooden chair on fire. Yeah, but when you have that Inferno match where everything is stuck inside the 20 by 20 ring, Irish whipping somebody now becomes something serious because you got to stop yourself from running because the flames is right behind you. Throwing somebody on the turnbuckle, I would have loved to see Ric Flair in an Inferno match. Because when he does his flip over the turnbuckle, when Shawn Michaels did his flip over the turnbuckle, I would love to see how they maneuver that during the match. It'd be a hell of a shot. Oh, damn. Bray, I was a little bit ahead of Bray Wyatt with the spot. Apparently, he about to light his chair on fire. First off, he throwing the gasoline all over the place. He barely hit the chair. Some people don't know how to light stuff on fire. Oh, he's creating a trail. Okay, cool. He's creating a trail. If he throws Orton in the seat and then he lights the flame to go towards Orton, that is awesome. But Orton got to move fast. Because if Orton don't move fast, they going to botch this here and son going to get on fire. Oh, David asked, who do I want to win this match? Honestly, I want Orton to win, but The Fiend is not really in a position to lose. Yeah, Orton's in the chair here. Orton's in the chair. I'm going to see if I could, right as he's getting ready to light it. All right, here we go. You got to do it fast. Do it fast, goddammit. Do it fast. There's the light. Oh, there it is. Orton got to move. Oh, he got out the chair in time. Yeah, there's the fire. Orton got out the chair in time. Damn, it was too low. Son of a bitch. He got out the chair in time. But Yowie, wowie, there it is. Chris Gordon says, do I like WWE or NFL more? Definitely the NFL more. I'm a football fan first. I love me WWE. Don't get me wrong. I do, but I'm a football was my first love. So although I did watch wrestling before football, but still that love for wrestling wasn't it really hit in 2000, but that was the same time that I fell in love with football too. So I guess same thing. My thoughts on Derrick Henry, the Thanos stiff arm. I have about a minute in the commentary. Should I do a separate video? Nah, I don't know. No, I'll do some on Florida, and then I'll cut out the Derrick Henry segment. I could add to it. So, Orton's got a chain here. Sam said you need a link. Oh, it is on cracked streams. Let me see if I got. Oh, damn. This should be through my Chrome because I'm on two different computers. All right, so this is, let me see. It's the match card. Let me see if I could get y'all a link here. It should be there. It's on cracked streams, though. Usually, I always bless y'all with the link. I done forgot to do so today. That's my bad. But Christmas came early because Lana wasn't involved in TLC. You ain't wrong about that. They back in the ring now. They are back in the ring now, and everything is burning, but still, it's nowhere near the ring. So, and we both know how this match has to end. There's no pins. There's no submissions. A motherfucker got to be on fire. So, No, David, the reason why Orton ain't take it off is because it's an Inferno match. That's why initially I say, yo, why ain't take it off? But then now, thinking about it, you don't want your bare skin exposed. Oh, wait, I think they cut off the ring. Yeah. I think they cut it off. They cut off the ramp. There is no escape. No, but I'm be honest with you. I understand WWE's PG and everything, but matches like this, I think there should be blood. Orton shouldn't take it off because Orton now it defeats the purpose. Like you expose your skin, one thing can show confidence, the other can be kind of dumb. It's kind of stupid. Oh, there's a DDT right there. He got that vintage DDT there. Makes sense that this is the main event because how do you follow this? You can't. You simply can't. Oh, Hoodie Zay, I'm right there with you. There's terrible play calling by the Giants. Terrible play calling. But then again, what can you do with Colt McCoy back there? It's not Daniel Jones. What do you expect to do with Colt McCoy playing quarterback over there? Myles Garrett actually he's not really been much of a factor from what I've seen. Oh, there's a mandible claw on oh, wait a minute. Randy getting close. Hold on. Randy getting close here. Randy's getting close here. Oh shit! He got Wyatt. Wyatt's on fire. Wyatt's on fire. Oh, Wyatt's on fire. He's completely engulfed in flames. Yo, he's running and rolling and running and rolling. Oh, wait, he's still attacked. Yo, that's a fire RKO. Wait a minute. Yo, Wyatt got caught with an RKO in flames, bro. Yo. Nah, son. Wait a minute. Hold on. Nah, that was dope. That was dope as hell. He caught on fire, ran in the ring, and Orton still hit him with the RKO. Oh, that's beautiful, man. That was beautiful. Randy is that motherfucker, man. You know what? Oh, boy, I like that. But why? This should be the end of the match. Wyatt is completely, he's laid out here. I don't know if Randy is. Yo, I really hope the stream don't get blocked, so I'm gonna be sick. Yo, what a finish was. Oh, boy. This should be the end of the match if I'm not mistaken. I figured, the Fiend would have to win because he can't really afford a loss. But then again, the Fiend character, it really don't matter win or loss. Yo, Orton better go beat the crap out of him. Is he getting? Oh, Orton's getting gasoline. Wait, I'm waiting to see what he gonna do. Orton's getting gasoline. Why he's smelling it though? Orton is really smelling the gasoline. Something wrong with this brother. The match should be over, but they still in the ring like no referees came. The Fiend is back on his back now. I think Orton's fixing to pour the. I think he's fixing to pour the gasoline on him. I'm gonna turn it when he starts to tip. Oh, he's pouring the gasoline. He's fixing to start pouring the gasoline. Yeah, he's pouring it. Oh wait, he pouring it all over him. He's pouring it all over him. He's pouring it all over him. Oh, we gonna see where this goes. We gonna see where this goes. He gonna light him on fire. It's a doll now. Yeah, he pouring it all over him. This about to be a murder right here. We about to see a murder. God damn. I'm sorry, Sunday Night Football. You ain't as interesting right now. Randy Orton about to light the Fiend on fire. I know it's not going to be, actually the Fiend because, it's a performance center. It's not live no more. So there's so much you could do. You could switch stuff with dolls and shit. Nah, but I'm weak, though. The Fiend had an actual blowtorch lighter. Randy Orton got matches and shit. How Randy got matches? Like, Orton really got matches in this mug, son. He really got a whole match. Yo, you better drop that joint. We know how quick matches, Pat. This can't be no inferno match, bruh. What are you going to do? Hold on. Wait a minute. Yo, he watching the match burn. Or he's about to drop the match. He going to flick the match. He going to flip the match. Flick the match on him. Bang. Bang. Oh, you love to see it. The Fiend on fire. The Fiend on fire. Yo, the fire everywhere going crazy. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The Fiend on fire. This is magnificent. 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 Inferno RKO. Oh, shit. That's dope. That's dope. Just look at the pose in the fire. Oh, this man badass, bro. Hide your woman. Hide your woman. Make sure she ain't watching TLC. Boy. Oh my God. That was dope as hell. Yo. Orton for the win. Orton for the win. Randall Keith Orton. That made it all right for me. That made it all right for me. Homie lit the man on fire. Damn, they got a documentary on Lex Luger. Who cares about the total package? Unless it's my lady, of course. And she can get the total package all days of the week. Matter of fact, not really all days of the week. Brother, be busy. But oh man, you love to see it. You love to see it. No, that was a dummy, but where was the switch? No, because think about it's in the not the performance center, it's in the Thunderdome. So it may say, yo, we live, but is it actually live? You could just always edit stuff ahead of time and move it. It's like the Boneyard match. It was taped over a number of hours. So you could always do edits and things of that nature. So that was oh boy, that was beautiful, man. That was beautiful. It was pre-taped. Of course, you could always switch it. Not that big of a difference. Austin said they high keep trying to bury the Fiend. No, you can't bury the Fiend because the Fiend will come back. And the fact that he showed up again, you can't bury him. He's an unbeatable person. You may win. The Fiend's character is literally this. You win the battle, you don't win the war. That's the Fiend's character. That's a hell of a way to end the pay-per-view, man. They did it right. They got that one right. It was kind of stupid to be outside. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was kind of stupid to have the flames outside the barricade, but that finish was good. I'm trying to get my hands on the video so I can post it on my story. I know there's gonna be a few people, you spoiling it, bro. But hey, man. Oh boy, that was beautiful, man. That shot of the arc. I need a video of that RKO, man. Homie lit him on fire. That was beautiful. But realistically speaking, this match wasn't done until he was dead, son. This match ain't end until he was dead. Like ain't that crazy? The match ain't end until the Fiend was dead. You ain't hear no bell or nothing. They said whoever, if he dies, he died. Damn. Oh, JD, you ain't right. He said the Fiend need JR's barbecue sauce. God damn. Somebody get Jim Ross on the phone. Get the barbecue sauce out there. Oh, man. The Fiend is dead. Clyde said you ain't know I was streaming. Turn on your post notifications, God damn it. The Fiend was burnt to dust. God damn. You'd have thought they wrote the Fiend in the Death Note, but he'll rise again. Unlike Cody Parkey, bum ass, doinking field goals, extra points off the uprights before halftime. You thought I was done because the Fiend fought against Randy Orton? I'm never done with you, Cody Parkey. You goddamn bum. All you do is go out there and be a goddamn clown. Whenever it's the clown quarter, show up. When Krusty the Clown comes out with 17 different clowns out of a goddamn Mini Cooper-sized car, all of the clowns are you. Every single one of them are you. Come on, put 5 on it. So I'll take a second away from you, Cody Parker, but I will be coming back, you goddamn bum. He says, man, I enjoyed that TLC from start to finish, and I actually watch it from my bedroom you mean your bedroom in Atlantic City. and Athletic City, whatever the case may be. That's what's up, man. I'm happy that you enjoyed the pay-per-view. I enjoyed it thoroughly myself. You know who's not going to enjoy the pay-per-view? Cody Parkey, because we sending them on the L train and we sending them to the goddamn death note. I don't care if the Browns win this game tonight. You still going on the L train, and I'm going to write you in the death note as many times as I possibly can until I get motherfucking carpal tunnel on my hands. The metatarsals in my fingers could possibly break where I can no longer use my hand. It's going to be out here looking like I got Parkinson's. My hand's going to be shaking like I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver when the football's coming my way, because all of our hands are just for decoration. We're going to talk about that tomorrow in Steelers country. Pardon me, we're playing in Cincinnati. It's going to be Paul Brown Stadium. But we ain't talking about that right now. We're talking about your bum ass, Cody Parkey, because not only are your hands for decoration because you can't catch a ball, you can't even direct a ball. You go up there before you should kick a goddamn field goal. You do the hands up as if it's supposed to be a 10-4, saying they're going straight down the middle, but it doesn't. Your foot for decoration as well, because all you do is go out there and hit uprights. You got to be kidding me. It's like some sort of fetish. It's like a BDSM dungeon inside of a room filled with a bunch of men with erect penises who just ate multiple pills of Viagra, because all you do is hit uprights and things that are upright. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. You might as well be a goddamn dominatrix for what you do to footballs, for what you do to balls, period. Because you're an absolute bum, straight up bum. You're never going to be good. You never were good. All you have been is bad. You should be a member of Team Bad. You might as well become a transgender, or you should dress up as a cross-dresser. Go back to 2015. Get alongside Tamina. Get alongside Sasha Banks. Get alongside Naomi. Because you'll always be a member of Team Bad, because you are absolutely trash. Garbage. Team Bad was actually pretty good. I enjoyed them. Tamina, very stiff. She might have just taken Viagra for an entire body. She may be a woman, but that sister has zero no kind of dexterity. It just doesn't exist. Naomi, big booty bouncing. You'll have to see it. Sasha Banks, the absolute best in the game. But we ain't talking about Team Bad right now. We talking about Team Bad kicker that just so happens to be party of one. Cody Parkey, you goddamn idiot. Why do you still kick? Why do teams continue to entrust their special teams unit in your hands? You should be ashamed of yourself. When Santa comes down the chimney, somehow he's going to apply enough lube to slide down the chimney. He's going to go down there and look at the list and say, are you naughty or are you nice? And guess what? You've been naughty your entire goddamn life. Garbage. All right. That's enough of that. Whew, almost went off the rails there. Peyton says, I haven't gone this crazy since the NBA All-Star game. Yeah, I think so. I'm not too sure. It's been quite some time. Anytime you see a Cody Parkey sighting, you got to go and say something, man. You got to say something. Oh, boy, I hope the Browns don't line up for any more field goals, man. I'm going to have a rough evening. Let me unplug that. Computer's at 100%. We don't want to mess that up. Just close that right there. All right. Slade said Jillian Hall music. We ain't doing that. Enough from the clown. All kinds of clowns. But if you guys have not already, make sure you download the Hot Mic app. Use the promo code Adonis so you can see Hot Mic, man. I'm telling you, where you don't have to worry about any sort of restrictions. It's the best app out there for not only live streams, but live commentary as well. Guess what? We're going live throughout the entire NBA season, and we're bringing back prizes for when we go live. All right, possibly tomorrow, I want to see if I could do myself a little bit of a giveaway. Give away some Amazon gift cards again. You know, I'm going to see opening night of the NBA, or Christmas, I should say. Opening night is on Tuesday, so I'll probably be going live Tuesday night as well. Yeah, like I initially said, I was going to go live. If I can't go live for the Brooklyn Nets Golden State game, I will be going live for the LA versus LA game. But Friday, I'm actually going to be probably streaming all day. There's going to be football on Friday as well, so that's going to be very interesting. Football and basketball games straight through the entire day, so that's going to be very interesting. You're going to be hanging out with me all goddamn afternoon, straight into the night. So that's going to be an event. But there it is. Oh, Baker's going to use his legs here. He going to get it. They had a chance. They should have stopped him. The Alex Hayes says you'd rather take an RKO from the top of the Empire State Building than have Cody Parkey as your kicker. You ain't wrong about that. I was actually supposed to go to the Empire State Building yesterday, But I had some Naruto ramen. Those of you guys who are from NYC, there's actually 2 stores. If I'm not mistaken, it's only 2. 2 ramen shops that are titled Naruto Ramen. I go there all the time. If you haven't went there, you should go there. Unfortunately, indoor dining isn't happening right now, so you don't have the actual full experience. But sensational ramen, man. Great soup. Got to go there. If you in the only boroughs that matter in New York City, that being Manhattan, Queens, and Brooklyn. If you're from Staten Island, you might as well just consider yourself, you're like New Jersey to us. You're not the same. And that other borough that's filled with parents that birth people like Cody Parkey and birth people like Connor Barth and birth people like Cardi Hepatitis B, things of that nature. We ain't talking about that borough as well. Jenny from the block, yeah, but she's got her stuff as well. Anything from that area, we don't claim that. I'm sorry, Peyton. I know you in the chat room. I'm sorry, but let's just be honest. Your borough is basura, son. New Orleans Saints going to the Super Bowl. Let's pump their brakes here. Yeah, there's a Naruto ramen out here. Oh, Orban Gaming says, you going to bed now? Hey, man, I appreciate you tuning into the stream. Is that a Nat? I will send you to the upper room, Nat. Come back if you want. Come back if you want. I'll give you the Donkey Kong melee clap. I'll charge up if you like it. Show yourself. The Alex Hayes still trying to you still trying to lobby for this me versus EDP match. It probably not gonna happen, man. EDP might pass out on the way to the ring. Oh shit. I shouldn't have said that. That ain't right. I mean, it's not wrong, but it ain't right. Also said he called hey, you in the building. Hey, you finally caught a stream. That's what's up. No, Harlem is in Manhattan. It's not. Harlem's A-OK. Harlem's all right. There's a harlot out there that I'd rather not engage in conversation with anymore, but still, it's all right. Asad said, are the Heat legit title contenders this season, in my opinion? Yes. Absolutely. Because on paper, it looks like Brooklyn can run away with everything. But Milwaukee, actually, in my opinion, upgraded. Bringing in somebody like a Drew Holiday, that is a sensational pickup. However, we'll have to see how things play out. So I'm still rolling with my Miami Heat. I'm losing zero faith. Cameron says, where was Alexa Bliss? Alexa is on vacation. That's why she was not there at the end of TLC. Hell, that's why she wasn't really on television the past, if I'm not mistaken, the past 2 or 3 weeks. Jesus Christ, Nick Chubb just looks like the Browns were a little bit hungry. They wanted some grub. They gave the football to Nick Chubb, and he picked up a first down inside Cleveland. Well, it's more like Giants territory, but moving the football right there. Look at the blocking on this play. Hold on, let me see. Okay, so they had a stunt that would send them towards their right. Oh, that's great shading there. Look at that guard and tackle. Oh, I wish they showed that again. Not the guard and tackle, the center. The center and the left guard. Great job blocking there. I mean, the Giants made it easy for them, but that's magnificent. Oh, they're going to rule it a catch. They might want to get a replay on this now. Love is saying it hit the ground. I'd love to see a replay so we can determine it, but the Browns have zero sense of urgency here. So Myers has returned. Are you talking about Myers who got stiff-armed? Devin says, pro wrestling fans kill you. They're hating on WWE for using a dummy when The Fiend was burned alive. Well, really? That doesn't even make sense. Why would they be upset at WWE using a dummy? Would they actually want The Fiend to die? That's kind of dumb. Of course they would use a dummy. Oh, wait, let me go get the I got to get the video because I have to post this on. I got to get that on Instagram. I want to get it up before. Well, then again, it's 10:15, so it's no real rush. It's not like people will be standing by like, yo, we got to get on Adonis Instagram. We got to see what's going on. But man, that was a great match, man. Did y'all see the edit that I had put on IG for the Stone Cold, the glass breaking? Let me get the glass breaking for you. I hope y'all was able to see this one on my IG if you haven't already. But it was a harlot who's dancing on the glass, and then she done got caught up. Look at the harlot on the glass. Done hit the music for Stone Cold, man. I was rolling, bro. I was rolling. I was dying laughing when I saw that joint, man. They done broke the glass on that harlot. Tyron Ty put 5 on it. Said, do I want Harden in Miami? Jimmy, Bam, Harden together don't sound bad. Just not gonna have a good bench. Because of what I heard, they were asking for, because they wanted Duncan Robinson to be a part of the trade. It really depends on who Miami gives up. If Miami lets go of Hero, I have a problem with that. They let go of Robinson, I have a problem with that. None, we can survive. Bam is already locked down. Jimmy's already locked down. Olynyk, you can let him go. Miles Leonard, you can let him go. There are a number of people who can let go, but there are 4 people who are untouchable. Butler, Bam, Hero, Robinson. Those 4 cannot move whatsoever. But Harden coming to Miami, honestly, if he did, he can't do that dribble sort of situation. He's got to play the way that he played in 2000. What was the year he led the league in assists? Was it 2016? No. 2017? It might have been because Westbrook led the league in assists when he had the triple-double. Harden, when did Harden lead the league in assists? Was it his MVP season? Let me see. Harden led the league in assists in even after 3 seasons of averaging well over 30 points, his career average is still at 25. That's hilarious. And Goran. Actually, I think Goran can be expendable. Because Goran's a little bit older. So as much as I love Goran, I think Goran can be expendable. If you're gonna package him into a trade like that, I have no problem with that. I think, and I really do like Goran too, but he's a little bit older. I would take Harden for a trade for Goran any day of the week. Harden led the league in assists in 2017. If I'm not mistaken, that season he wasn't all dribble. So Sam made an anti-Chiseled Adonis team. Eli Manning at QB, Eddie Lacy at running back, and Brown, Aguilar, Martavis Bryant, Aaron Hernandez, and the kicker is Cody Park. Man, I'd have lose my voice having to do commentary on that team. I'd have lost my voice. Oh, we're in the 4th quarter now. Golly, this game is slow. Hopefully Monday night with the Bengals and the Steelers is picking it up, because if you watch the commentaries for this week, tomorrow, I have to drop the one for Sunday tomorrow. That's going to be a very high point. So I'm hoping some excitement happens in these games so it doesn't like build up and then it just falls off a cliff. I like to close out the season with a huge big ass bang. Like week 12 and on always picks up momentum. That's where you get the funny laughs, like you damn near your abs hurt at the end of the video. So I really hope they don't mess this up here. Oh, all right. There we got Chubb going quarter Chubb, half a Chubb, full Chubb. Hey, into that end zone, baby. Matthew says, how much do you think it'll cost to trade for Mahomes? To get a trade for Mahomes? Trade in what? Fantasy? I couldn't tell you. Everything. South said the problem with Harden is he's going to be same as LeBron. They're accustomed to making all the off the court calls when the flight leaves. Well, the thing is, Harden would have to buy in because Miami's not that kind of organization. LeBron, the exception only happened because Wade let it happen. Because initially, when Braun came in, he was like, yo, we just going to see how we can mesh. It wasn't until Wade said, yo, I'm going to take a step back. You do it. That's how it ended up going down and ended up working. So, well, see. Justin said, what is clipping? Clipping is pushing, it's like a block in the back, if I'm not mistaken. That is what clipping is. No, pardon me. Clipping is low. No, it's a cut block. Clipping is blocking the back. Is clipping not blocking the back? When I got called for the penalty when I was in college, they called clipping. I blocked the guy in the back. So, oh well, damn. TD got called back. Well, there it is. Clipping is going to the legs. I know the cut block there. Clipping. Then how the hell they call that penalty on me 7 years ago? That don't make sense. I'm not over it then. It's ridiculous. Clipping is essentially blocking the back, if I'm not mistaken. Clip. Yeah. Clipping can't be going to the legs because that's cut blocking. Clipping would have to be blocking the back because they got two different calls for it. David said, what do I think that Alexa Bliss is going to do about The Fiend being on fire? Honestly, I think they should just keep The Fiend off television. Don't have Bray Wyatt. Don't keep him off television until like maybe the Royal Rumble and then have The Fiend resurrect. Like there's a number of different things that they can do. The one thing they shouldn't do is just completely no-sell the entire match the next day. I think that kind of kills it. Kevin Jean said, let it go 7 years ago. It was I think I've been called for 3 penalties in my entire life. And that was one of it that really irked my soul because it was a great completion by my teammate for like a 50-yard bomb. And I'm running down the field. I lay this motherfucker out and put him on the floor. They throw the flag for illegal block in the back. I was like, are you kidding me? And the coach took me out and I had to sit there for the rest of the half. I'm like, you got to be kidding me, son. The other receiver had like 3 different, he had 2 holding calls, a damn false start. This is all discipline. And you're going to take me out when I actually hit a motherfucker, son. Like, you got to be kidding me, son. Small bullshit. I ain't over it. Let me get back in my peak shape. I still got 2 years of eligibility. If I get enough, if I could bring in some fuck you money, all right? I'm talking about money that you could just blow. Like college expensive now. So if I could get enough, Lajean, Rosetta Stone, Haitian Creole, motherfucker, so I could go back to college and just play 1 season, I would. I truly would. I'm really considering doing semi-pro and getting to where I'm wired up. I'm mic'd up and I have my own camera crew so they could follow, so I'll actually be able to be me on the field. I would love to do the content that y'all would get. I'm telling, this shit would be gold. But the only problem is now with COVID and everything. So me being 26 now, I would probably have to get back to where I think I would be in peak football shape. Is Cody Parkey's lining up for an extra point? Jesus Christ, Cody Parkey, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. Okay, it went through the uprights. It was fading towards the right. It was fading towards the right and went through the uprights. Cody? Yeah. If it was there, give me 2 years. I'll be 28 though, so I don't know. Oh, that'd have been interesting. I feel like a grown ass man running around on a goddamn football field. I mess around and get hurt. It's over. Yo, you tore your ACL. Well, might as well just go put me on the Aaron Hernandez challenge. It's about to be clipped for me. We'll recover from an ACL, and when I ain't no full-time athlete. I'm gonna be ridiculous. I'm gonna be going on. I'm gonna be doing stand-up with a cane. Like, yo, what happened? Yeah, I tore my ACL playing football. But you're a comedian. What was you doing? Clipping is from behind when going below the waist or rolling over a player's legs. Really? That's what it says in the rule book? Shit. These referees be calling clipping for no goddamn reason then. Yes, the Jets won a game earlier. Indeed, they did. David says, why did you write entertaining with an I? Entertaining's with an E, Chief. But you bought the wrong vowel. You wrote angrier elephant. Golly, get that brother some phonics, man. Get David some phonics. How about them Cowboys? Hey, the Cowboys fans coming out the woodwork because they got a chance now. Actually, I forgot the Cowboys won. Washington lost. New York is fixing to lose. The Eagles lost. The door is open for the 2 back-to-back game-winning Cowboys. Washington has 6 wins. The Cowboys should now be 5-9. The Giants, with a loss here, would bring them down to 5-9. The Cowboys just have to win out. And they need Washington to lose out, and they need the Giants to lose 2 games, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I'll be damned. Cowboys got a chance, man. Cowboys got a chance. Golly, they got a chance here. There they are right there at 5-9. The Giants being 5-8. Philly's still around. Wow. Boy, that'll get spicy down the stretch. Let me take a look at the Cowboys schedule. Hell of a win over the 49ers today, I might add as well. Let's see. The Cowboys still got the Giants. Oh, boy, they got the Eagles. They beat the Eagles. They knocked them out. If they have the same record as the Giants, they could take the Giants out. Wow. How auspicious for the Cowboys. But Washington has the tiebreaker. Matter of fact, Washington beat them twice. So if Washington win a game, it's over. All Washington has to do is win 1 game, and it's over. I see why they said Washington has to lose out in order for Dallas to go. Washington beat Dallas twice. But now they play the Panthers next week. They play the Eagles on the last week of the season. They can beat the Panthers. But then again, the Panthers can also beat them. Hey, David, you out? Hey, man, have yourself a good night. The Eagles, oh, boy. Next week is going to be showtime. Next week is going to be showtime for the Dallas Cowboys. Because that Dallas Eagles game, for all intents and purposes, that's barring what happens for Washington, this really can make it or break it. SpongeBob is going to be out. SpongeBob is fixing to be out. Wow. Yeah, Skip Bayless. Let me see what Skip Bayless did anything on Instagram today. Let me go to Skip's Instagram. Damn, my Instagram account has been locked. What the hell? Why does this keep happening? I always got to go verify my account. It's ridiculous. All I want to see is what happened to Skip Bayless. But now they're giving me problem. Let me see here. Get into... Wow, I got to make a whole new password? It's ridiculous. I had about enough of these damn apps, man. This joint is craziness, man. Got to log in and stuff. Do all this extra work just to get into my account. There we go. All right, let me go find Skip Bayless now. Oh, no, he just... Wow. This guy Skip a damn clown, man. He out here wearing a Brady jersey and a Cowboys hat. Only Skip. I'm going to add him to the video. I actually initially ain't have no Skip clips. I'm going to have to get me some Skip clips. God damn it, Giants. Do something. Jets got themselves a W. We talked about that. How do I feel about the future of the NFC East? For all intents and purposes, it should be a division of young QBs, but all of the QBs are struggling. Carson was struggling, but still somehow making it to the playoffs, barring, the aiding of Nick Foles and things of that nature. But there was that. Then the Giants were always struggling, and then Daniel Jones had small brights. Oh, my God, Darius Slayton hands just for decoration. But then Daniel Jones had small bright spots of possible success, which I still don't understand how people are seeing this. This man is turnover machine. NFC, the Washington football team, their QB room is very confusing. And Dak is the only one who seems to have been consistent. But now you have questions about him. Man broke his ankle. So I don't know. Whoa, let's pump the brakes on Hurts being a stud. Let's pump the brakes. Too early. Way too early. It's been 2 games. Bray Wyatt tweeted? Hold on, what? Bray Wyatt tweeted? How? First off, what? Bray Wyatt out here tweeting? What part of the game is this? Oh, nah. Wait a minute. Bray Wyatt tweeting? Let me go to some Twitter. Let me see what Bray Wyatt got going on. Bray Wyatt out here tweeting. Hey, what's going on, Michael Little in the building? You missed a great pay-per-view in TLC. I hope you had a chance to tune into it. Let me go find Bray Wyatt. Where's this man's Twitter account? Why is it not popping up? Is it Bray Wyatt, WWE? Oh, there it is. Wow, it just says thank you. And the hell is that? What the hell is this? Joint look like a sausage. This man said thank you to a dildo? What is that? Well, it's Bray. It's not the feed. Stop it. This man said thank you. I don't know what that is, but there it is. It's a cocoon. He had a cocoona. This man Bray Wyatt said thank you to a cocoona. It just evolved from Caterpie. No, Caterpie turns into Metapod. Weedle turns into cocoona. Malik says it's Mr. Hanky. It's the Christmas poo, perhaps. Tonester says Wentz to the Patriots, Wentz to the Colts. If I had to choose between the two, I would say for Wentz to go to the Colts. Because the Colts actually have pieces in place. Go to the Patriots, it's still a rebuild. Quell says that's the Black Ocarina. Justin said, do I think that Wentz and Dak are leaving in the offseason? Honestly, with the way that Hurts is playing right now, I think Wentz could be on his way out the door because he says he doesn't want to stay if he's going to be a backup. As for Dak, it really comes down to the clause regarding what happens with with an injury during a franchise tag season. Sam says, by the way, Unchiseled Adonis looking less like a Negro Snorlax and more like a giant swallow. Wow. Ah, that takes me back. Now, but if you look at the video of the Unchiseled Adonis, he looked like a chewed piece. He looked like a chewed gummy bear. Greg says, check that GIF. I'll give it a look. Let me see here. Oh, wait a minute there. Oh, no. Let me check the GIF. Is that when the oh wow. Oh yeah, it's a dancing dude dancing in the fire. Oh, that's hilarious. 10 minutes left to play here. The Browns literally have all the momentum. The Giants haven't put together a drive at all. Walker Hound put 5 on it. Said so. Someone apparently taken the Cody Parker meme and put it as their me name in Mario Kart. Really interesting. That's news to me. I didn't know that. But what do we feel? Oh, Kamal put 199 on and said, "Holy shit, WWE TLC is fucking good." Indeed, it is. Bakar says, "Who do I think is going to win tomorrow?" Pittsburgh. They should. There's no reason why they should lose against Cincinnati, but at the exact same time, they shouldn't have lost against the football team. Hell, the way they played against the Bills, if they just freaking could catch a pass and go put together a competent drive, they could have walked away with a W there. If Big Ben ain't throw that goddamn pick 6 at the end of the quarter, you would have went to halftime with a great stalemate from both defenses. Mark Lopez says, do I have a favorite college football team? I'm the master bandwagon in college football. I have 3 teams that I like. The Miami Hurricanes. I remember there was a stream that I kept saying the Miami Gators like a jackass. But the Miami Hurricanes, USC Trojans, Alabama Crimson Tide. I love USC because of when Reggie Bush was there, and I kind of got back into it when Darnold was there. Growing up, I always liked the Hurricanes, and then ultimately when Nick Saban showed up to Alabama and just the way they play defense, I've always enjoyed it. But I'm a complete bandwagon college fan. That's why I don't talk too much about college football, because I don't watch it that often, and I don't know those guys because it's a constant revolving door, so I can't get into it the same way, because I can't sit here and a dude is playing for 3 years, now he's going to the NFL, and I'm just restarting on college sports. I can't do that. And I don't follow high school sports around the country to where I know, yo, you should recruit that guy. I don't. That's why I give so much kudos to people who cover college, because your job is difficult. NFL, somebody show up, and if they consistent, they in the league for 4 to 10 years, man. So it's easy to keep track of people. College, they here, they gone. Favorite soccer team? Shit. I only watch soccer during the World Cup. This center didn't even snap the ball. This man bowled the ball to the left. Yo, somewhere JFK's watching the play-by-play of this game in the afterlife, and he saw that ball go back and to the left. 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 JFK's actually on my mind. Because I started watching The Crown, and the last episode that I saw, if I'm not mistaken, it was season 2, episode 8. JFK actually just got killed, so that was fresh on my mind. I was waiting for an opportunity to bring up JFK, and perfectly, the center decided to snap the football and roll it back and to the left. Remember a few years back, I had that I did like a minute on back and to the left on Ben Roethlisberger when he got hit against Carolina. Oh, I had such a kick out of making that commentary. Can't forget the Seinfeld. There must have been a second spitter. $6.40 left to play in this game here. Random Trainer said, how long do I think until Big E wins the Intercontinental Championship? 2 months? Maybe 1 month? That promo that Heyman cut on Talking Smack, that's why he's the best in the business. Homie looked at E and said, let me ask you a rhetorical question. When was the last time you've ever seen Roman Reigns in the middle of that ring and anybody ever thought to bring up the Shield? And E just stood there like, oh, like, God damn, Heyman is good. Justin says, do I think Arizona will get lucky and win the NFC West? No. Seattle is going to win that division. The Rams lost today. Really going to fuck them up. And if I look at Seattle down the stretch at who they have left, let me see. Seattle has the Rams next week, and the Rams beat Seattle the first time. So Seattle can wrap up the division next week. So they got the Rams next week, and then they got the 49ers. The Rams, it should be, well, next week you got Seattle, then the last game of the season would be against Arizona. Arizona, yeah, they're definitely not going to win the division. They got to get in on the wild card. There's no way. I don't see Seattle losing 2 games in a row. Yeah, I definitely don't see them losing 2 games in a row. They have the Cardinals. Well, they are the Cardinals. They have the 49ers. They can win that game. And then they have the Rams. What was the situation with the Seahawks? The Seahawks beat them the second time, and they have the tiebreaker. Yeah, so it's clip. Yeah, it's clip for the Cardinals. Yeah, they ain't winning the division. It's clip. Take the L out of Lover. It's over, brother. Or I should say, take the L out of Lover. Wild card for you, brother. Rams losing to the Jets cost them the division. Indeed, I agree. Unless, of course, they beat Seattle again next week. They beat Seattle again, they got it. Because the Rams, they beat Seattle the first time. And if I'm not mistaken, in the standings now, the Rams being 9-5, Seattle being 10-4, the Rams win next week, they now have first place. So really, next week is for the division. Seattle wins, they wrap up the division. They lose, the Rams have a chance, and they just have to win out. So there it is. The Rams still got a chance. Cardinals, not so much. I can't believe it. This is wild. And the Saints fucked themselves out of the 1 seed. So now the Saints gotta be they gotta be that 2 seed. And I cannot believe the Buccaneers are sitting here at 9-5, man. I cannot believe they're sitting here at 9-5. They should be 7-7. I'm so disappointed these teams could not finish. Vikings couldn't hit a kick to save their life. Goddamn Dan Bailey. And then the Falcons just for some apparent reason can't hold on to a goddamn lead, man. Oh my heavens. And the Bucs are not, and that's the Tom Brady effect. The same way people look at the Steelers, you might want to look at the Bucs the same way. Because you look at some of those Bucs games, just got by the Chargers because the Chargers don't know how to finish games. The Bears got you. The Giants, it was all the way down to the wire. Rams got you, but the Rams ain't bad. The Vikings, for the most part, were playing a very good game, and they ended up missing shit. And in the Falcons, it was a second half comeback. Bucs ain't as good as their record is. The Bucs aren't as good as their record is. But because Tom Brady is there, they got that Brady effect. It's the same respect that people were giving Belichick throughout the season. It's the same respect because people were looking at it like, oh, wait a minute, what's going on? And then when they won 4 or 5 before they got embarrassed by the Rams on Thursday Night Football, they were looking like, yo, wait, Belichick could get this Patriot team to the playoff. Just like they looking at the Bucs like, yo, that's Brady over there. I trust Brady. This game, I can guarantee you, they're going to talk about the Bucs possibly being a threat, in the Super Bowl and all this other stuff. I'm like, you might want to pump the brakes. And the Patriots are out of contention, so I got to write them in the death note. CG says at least your Bears have a chance to get that last playoff spot. Indeed, they do. Andres says that the Matty Ice about to throw for 400 yards next week against the Chiefs. Probably, but if Julio's not there, they lose. And I still think they'll take the Chiefs the distance. The Chiefs are a great football team, but that defense is still the same defense it's been throughout the years. Last year, they were able to double down and close out the season very strong. But their defense has always been bend, don't break. It's always been bend, don't break. All you need is an offense to have a good day against that Kansas City Chiefs defense. You in a shootout. Now, Mahomes and the Chiefs offense is, in my opinion, the best shooting team in the league. But they have their mental lapses. No team in the NFL can't be beat. Every team in the NFL can be beat. So a lot of people talking about, man, Chiefs all the way repeat. I'm telling you right now. And I said it before, and the Raiders screwed me out of my prediction. They need a lot of help to make the playoffs now. But I still hold true. If the Chiefs saw the Raiders in the playoffs, I think the Raiders would have got them. But unfortunately now, the Raiders done messed up my doggone prediction, and the Steelers losing their 1 seed messed up my prediction. Because I was chomping at the bit for that playoff matchup to happen, because I would go live for the game and I would call it out as it goes, because I watched both of their games from start to finish and I saw every single hole there. But alas, the Gruden Grinders decided to not Gruden grind for a second half of the season for the second consecutive season. Stingray said Josh Norman is starting a damn survivors support group for the victims of Derrick Henry's stiff arm. He got a focus group right now. They already started a page on Facebook. Victims of Derrick Henry. Workplace abuse. Mohammed says, how about those Cardinals? Very good game. Way to stick it out down the stretch. But I already chose. I said at the beginning of the season the Cardinals were my dark horse, but they're kind of making it tough for me. They're making it very tough for me. For them, it's all matchup who they see. The Titans Super Bowl champions, they definitely are contenders. The Titans are not pretenders by any means. They are not pretenders. But it depends on matchup for the Titans. It truly depends on matchup. Ooh, the Giants got a chance. Wow, Evan Ingram found his hands. Great catch. The Bills are looking great. The Bills are looking great. Great. But depends on that seeding. They will get that 3 seed most likely. If I'm looking at the AFC playoff picture right now, and I think the Bills can play against anybody, for the most part, because they are the 3 seed. They would be playing. Who would they be playing in the playoffs right now? The 2 would play the 7, so Pittsburgh would play Miami. The Bills would play the Browns. Oh, boy. The Bills would play the Browns. Right now, the Bills could beat the Browns. That's not an issue. My only concern would be in that next round, because Pittsburgh at 2 would play against the winner of it'd be the winner between Titans, Colts, or, well, it's the lowest seeding person. So let's just say Pittsburgh beats Miami and the Bills beat the Browns. The Titans would play against the Colts. The Chiefs would now play against the Titans and Colts. I'd probably take the Titans. Oh, then it'd be Bills Steelers, and then the Bills could get by the Steelers. But then the Bills would not beat the Chiefs. I don't think they would beat the Chiefs. It really depends on who they play. It really depends on who they play. Because I personally don't think the Bills would beat the Titans. I don't think the Bills could beat the Titans. I think they can't. No, they can beat the Titans. I don't think they would beat the Titans right now with the way the Titans are playing. The Colts, I think they could get by the Colts. But it all comes down to the final seeding. I think the Bills need that 3 or 2 seed. If the Bills drop to 4, now you're going to be in trouble. The Bills actually, the Bills can make it all the way. The Bills truly can make it all the way. No, Pitt and Miami's not a trap game. That's literally a playoff game. There's no trap games in the playoffs. BMM says, can the Chiefs go 15-1? Yes, they can, but if they go 15-1, they got that doggone curse. Can the Ravens make the playoffs? Yes. The Ravens can. They needed Miami to lose, though. And now with the Ravens at 9-5, they still need Miami to lose. The Raiders need everybody to lose. And that's just not going to happen. The Raiders, the Ravens schedule, upcoming schedule, let me see what they're playing. The Ravens got the Ravens have the Giants and Bengals, both winnable games. The Dolphins have, so the Ravens can mess around, go 11-5. The Dolphins have the Raiders, oh boy, and the Bills. Shit. That's a tough outing for them. That is back-to-back tough ones. Because the Raiders are going to be on their game this upcoming game. And I truly believe the Raiders are going to be on their game this upcoming game. I foresee the Raiders beating the Dolphins, but golly, they need the Ravens to lose too. Yeah, it's clip for the Raiders, man. They about to be mathematically eliminated next week. The Ravens will not lose to the Giants. Yeah, I cannot foresee a circumstance in which the Ravens lose to the Giants. I think the Dolphins, well, the Bills will be still playing for something, but I think the Dolphins can get the Bills because it's a divisional matchup, so it could go either way. I think the Bills will mess around and win that game. Damn, does that mean the Dolphins lose 2 in a row? I don't know, man. Yeah, I think the Ravens can make it in as a 7 as the 7th seed. I think they can make it in as the 7th seed because the Browns are fixing to win tonight. I don't think there's any way for the Giants. The Giants ain't coming back. And the Browns going to mess around and get themselves into the postseason. The Browns' remaining games, let me see, because they're not clinched either. The Jets and then the Steelers. Both winnable games for them. Yeah, the Raiders got to win out, and I don't think. Oh, the Raiders beat the Browns. If the Browns lose the next 2 games, the Raiders go into the. Well, and I initially predicted for them not to. I initially predicted for the Browns not to make the playoff. That is very spicy, but yeah, I don't foresee that happening. I've been getting a lot of comments on my week 2 comment on whoever the Browns played in week 2. I think they played against the Bengals. I said OHIO, any playoff teams? Nobody, of course, a hell no or something like that. And then a bunch of people commented on YouTube like, "Hey man, I bet you feel stupid now, huh? You're probably looking dumb now. Wait until the end of the season." That is interesting. BMM says, "What do the Steelers need to do to be good? Catch the football and run the football. That's it. That's literally it. Catch the football and try to run the football. You'll be fine." McLean says, "Is Adidas a sponsor?" No, they are not. I'm just wearing an Adidas hat. Who won the WWE? Drew McIntyre retained. The Miz came in to try to cash in, and it was unsuccessful. Swag says, I think Green Bay beat the Titans, and the playoffs are ran by Green Bay. Honestly, Green Bay can go the distance, but that defense is absolutely terrible. That's where they're going to have problems. Green Bay plays against a consistent offense. They're going to have trouble, as Johnny Ringo would say. No, the Miz cashed in. It became a triple threat match. The Miz was climbing to make it to the top of the ladder, and in came Giga Negro, because John Morrison stood outside the ring for reasons I wish I could explain. And Giga Negro lifted the Miz off of the ladder and put the Miz through a table. Here came Drew McIntyre, back up to go inside to go claim his prize. AJ Styles came back. There was a lot of back and forths. And then McIntyre was able to walk away with the victory. But Miz cashed in, and Miz lost. Alonzo said the weak Titans. Oh, wait a minute here. I would not say weak Titans. Ryan Tannehill's balling, and so is Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry might mess around and get 2,000. If I'm not mistaken, Henry went for 147 today, right? On the year, he was already past 1,500. So that now means he is at 1,679. That is what Derrick Henry is at right now, right? And he should be in the MVP talk, but unfortunately, Mahomes and Rodgers are having sensational seasons. And I'm going to be honest with you, Rodgers is the front runner for MVP right now. He passed Mahomes after last week. And I mean, let's just be honest. Rodgers has the lead. If you look at the Titans' next two games, Derrick Henry needs 321 yards. They're playing the Packers. Henry might go for 200. And then the last game of the year, they playing the Texans. Henry's getting 2,000 this year. Will the Titans beat the Packers? In my opinion, yes. They will. That Packers defense going to get exposed, and a lot of people going to be like, whoa, hold on. Now, don't get me wrong. Rodgers is going to shred the Titans. It's going to be a shootout. It'll be a shootout. But the Titans are going to win. Henry's getting 2,000 yards because they're going for it. He's at 5,000 for his career. Well, there it is. Yeah, he's at 5,512. And the past few years have been very, and I was singing Derrick Henry's praises when he came out and he was splitting those carries with DeMarco Murray. I kept saying, yo, you got to feed Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry, he needs the football in his hand. And everybody was like, hey, man, you know, he benefits from having Murray there, so it's easier for him. Like, hey, man, y'all better stop. Derrick Henry, that dude. I wanted the Titans to mess around and fuck up the whole thing so he could mess around and come to Pittsburgh, but of course, it wasn't going to happen like that. Pittsburgh ain't that kind of squad. I want everybody to come to Pittsburgh. Oh, sorry, put $24.99 on it. Oh, my man, a Mac 89 said, what do I think about Stafford to the Patriots? I actually would love that. That'd be a great fit. That'd be a great fit. Stafford to the Patriots would be a great fit, but again, you need to have the pieces. You need to have the pieces around him. Walker Hound put 5 on it. Said that 7th seed is still up for grabs with Miami still having the Raiders and Bills left. Correct. And also the Browns, I know they're going to win this game, but it depends on how they finish as well. It depends on, I mean, you playing the Jets. That shouldn't be a problem. And then ultimately you close with Pittsburgh. So Browns just need to win one game and then go into the playoffs. Don't fuck this up, Cleveland. Walker Hound put 5 on it. Said so someone has apparently taken the Cody Parkey. Oh yeah, I saw that one. But that's what's going to be very interesting. Oh, the Giants are really trying to get that fumble. It wasn't happening, but they were really trying to get that fumble. Packers can't stop the run, so Derrick Henry's going to run wild. I'm gonna have to watch that game. Well, it depends because Pittsburgh is playing. It's going to be their game against Indianapolis is going to be the one that's going to be televised. So if they playing at 1, if it's going to be the Packers and Titans and they playing at 1, I definitely want to watch that. Would I rather have Pitt play Miami or Baltimore in the first round? Honestly, I'd rather have to win. I'd rather have Pittsburgh play against Miami. For the excitement of the game, I'd rather have Pittsburgh play against Baltimore. For the history, I'd rather have Pittsburgh play against Baltimore because the last time that we played in the playoffs, Baltimore got us. But Miami's they ain't no slouch. That offense for Miami is very streaky, so you're not too sure what's going to show up for their offense. Defensively, Miami is there. I know Xavier Howard would definitely get Ben at least once, but I think Pittsburgh can beat Miami. Baltimore in another game? I don't know, because Pittsburgh was able to luckily get away and steal one the first time against Baltimore, and the second time Pittsburgh could not get out their own way. So Enrique in the building. And hey, if you're watching on YouTube and you have not already, click the links in the description. Download the Hot Mic app. Use the promo code Adonis so you can qualify to win yourself a PS5 or Xbox X once we get to 10K followers. And right now, where are we at in followers right now? We are at 7,287. Oh, wow. I'm a little under 800 left to go to get back to first place. I told these motherfuckers I'm coming. I told them I'm coming for the top spot. I'm fixing to get my spot back. I'm going to get my spot back. Devin said Flight said he would rather have Donovan McNabb over Mahomes. Well, it must not be June. Spectrum said tomorrow you hope to wake up looking like DK Metcalf. Well, damn, there it is. Jay said no disrespect to Julian Edelman, but he isn't like when he was in his prime. They need a wide receiver. They just need some wide receiver for their QB. Well, for one, Julian, it's take the L out of love. It's over, brother. It's clipped. Tyler Martin said, oh wow, Packers Titans on Sunday Night Football. Bet even better. I might mess around and go live. You may hear and like when we saw the original Derrick Henry sermon. Oh yes, we going live for that. We going live for that. Slam Donkey says hello Slam Donkey. Cam Ram put 5 on it. Said, how far do I think the Bills are going? Mad hype for your first AFC title since 95. Well, first and foremost, congratulations on winning the NFC East. As for how far the Bills can go, they can go to the Super Bowl. Although they got embarrassed against Kansas City, the Bills are playing much better football now. And they can definitely go to the Super Bowl. But we'll have to see how they finish. Because if they play against Tennessee, they're going to have a bad time. So it really depends on how Buffalo finishes. They close out this season and they don't fall to that 4 seed, they'll be all right. They fall to that 4 seed and they got to see Tennessee. It's over. It's over. So that's the one team they got to avoid. Avoid Tennessee by all costs. Cardinals versus Niners on Saturday. Who do I got? Cardinals versus I feel like something just bit me. What is this? Cardinals versus Niners. Oh, give me the Cardinals. Nick Mullins, just all he does is turn the football over. Every time I see this man, he's steadily throwing the football. Somebody. Matthew says, what do I think about Cam to the Bears? Terrible. Cam needs to go somewhere where they run first, not pass. Hell, the Bears don't know what the hell they're doing offensively. So Ty Bird says, do I think that our Lord and Savior Derrick Henry gets to 2,000? Indeed. I truly do believe he will. And he's going to make it hella easy for him after he sees the Packers next week. If Derrick Henry doesn't get 100 yards against the Packers on Sunday Night Football, I'd be shocked. There's no way he doesn't get over 150. There is truly no way. And if I'm not mistaken, let me see. If I go to Derrick Henry's stats, let me pull up Derrick Henry's stats. And to think his very first Pro Bowl was last year. But if you look at Derrick Henry's stats, right? And you go career game logs against, whenever he's played against Houston, if I'm not mistaken, he always has good games. Last year, he had 212. Oh, pardon me. This year, he had 212 against Houston. Last year, in Week 17, he had 211. The week before, well, the last time that he had played in Week 15, he had 86. For the most part, and he had a 100-yard game against them as well. And he damn near always scores. Well, not really always scores. So you know he's going to run all over Houston. He had already ran for 212 this year against Houston, right? So Week 17, it's a far-gone conclusion he's going over 100. Because he has 221 left to go in order to get, pardon me, is it not? He has 1679. So it's 321. Because you know he's going to get over 150 against Houston and they're going to feed him the football. It all comes down to what he does against Green Bay. And he's only played against Green Bay, if I'm not mistaken, that was what, his rookie year? 2016? His second year? And Green Bay's defense this season, yeah, that was his rookie year. Green Bay's defense this season, if you look at the rushing yards that they've given up, you've got 115 last week, 51 ultimately against the Lions who can't run the football. 117, 121, 140, 109, 173. Man, I'm telling you right now, and the Carolina's run game is piss poor. They went for 115. Philly's run game really is just one big play for Miles Sanders, and then it's non-existent. They had 117. Chicago's run game, they don't know what they're doing. They had 121. Indy's run game is actually pretty doggone good. They had 140. Jacksonville, I mean, it's really just Robinson playing out of his mind this season. They had 109. Minnesota, great run game, and rightfully so. They had 173. And then Tampa Bay, good run game, but then again, you know, it was going all over that doggone defense. 158. Man, Derek gonna get there, man. He gonna have 150 next week. He gonna have 150 next week. King Beasley says, am I gonna do an isolated video for the stiff arm he had today? I probably should. But after this game, I don't think I'm gonna be able, because I'm very tired. So after this game, I don't think I'm gonna record an isolated one. I'm gonna finish the commentary tomorrow. Well, this is the last play of the game. Is he gonna get out of bounds? No, he's not. They're gonna run the clock. Game done. That's it. Browns win. They move to 10. Oh, wait a minute. The Browns are 10-4. Oh, so yeah, they in the playoffs, Chief. I was thinking they had 8. Yeah, the Browns in the playoffs. It really don't matter. Yeah, the Browns going to the playoffs one way or another. The Raiders, it's clipped. It don't matter what the Raiders do. Yeah, the Browns going to the playoffs. They got 10 wins. Yeah, the Browns going to the playoffs. I thought they had 8. My dumb ass. Yeah, the Browns going to the playoffs. It's over. It don't matter. Like they going to the playoffs. Well, at least the Raiders, it's clipped for them. But yeah, the Browns, it's a foregone conclusion. They going. Yeah, they going. There's no real dropping out there. Well, at least there's no making it for the Raiders. The Ravens can still get in. Miami might just be the odd team out. But yeah, I think it's pretty much the Browns. It's a foregone conclusion. They're gonna go now. Did the Seahawks take the Saints' place? I don't know. Did the Seahawks take? I think the Seahawks may have gone up. No. The Seahawks moved up. Yeah, but no. The Seahawks. I don't think they took the spot. I don't think the Seahawks took the spot. Clyde says, so it's Cleveland, Pittsburgh. No. It'd be Cleveland versus Miami right now. Cleveland versus Pittsburgh. Can they get a higher seed? Actually, it all depends on next. If Pittsburgh wins tomorrow, Pittsburgh clinches the division, and the Browns can't. Only place Pittsburgh can fall is probably to 3 or 4. But if Pittsburgh wins tomorrow, they clinch the division, and it's pretty much over. There's no more coming back for that put them at 12. They'd have them at 10. Yeah. The division would be clinched if I'm not mistaken. So all they have to do is just win, baby. Saints are second. Yeah, they're still second. And what is the news on Derek Carr? I actually don't know what the actual news on Derek Carr is. Yes, Mohammed, I do know there's a Friday game. I'll be live for the game, and then I'm staying live for the basketball games as well. Clyde says, what about the Ravens? Are they still mathematically eliminated from the play? No, they're not eliminated. The Ravens are not eliminated. In fact, because they beat the Browns, they have a tiebreaker. So if the Browns lose next week against the Jets, if I'm not mistaken, that's who they're playing, and the Ravens win, the Browns now drop and the Ravens take their spot. So the Browns have to keep winning as long as the Ravens keep winning. Shit, Carr might be out the next 2 games. Well, there it is. Take the L out of Lover. It's over for the Gruden Grinders, brother. Boy. This is interesting. Because the Browns now being 10-4, right? They're still at the 6th seed behind the Colts, behind the Titans. So, maybe does the Browns go up to the 5 seed? Where were the Browns? They got Mariota, but I'm not really sold on Mariota. The Browns still being at the 6th seed, I foresee Miami most likely dropping. Let's see what the playoff picture. Because it's not updated on NFL.com. The Browns are still at 6. Okay. Let me see. Can the Browns move? Yeah, I don't think the Browns move. The Browns don't move. Danica says, are we getting a Derrick Henry sermon? You probably just might. But next week is the premier date to circle because it's Sunday Night Football. I'll be going live, so there's going to be that. They went to 5? Okay, so if the Browns go up to 5, that means that they must be over the Colts. Yeah, the Browns played the Colts and the Browns beat the Colts this year. So yeah, because the Browns beat the Colts, that now puts the Browns at 5. Yeah, the Browns. That would the Brown just they just switched it on NFL.com. So the Browns would play the Titans. Oh boy, that's not good for them. That's not good for them. Browns versus Titans, and oh wow, wait a minute. The Browns beat the Titans. Um, but the way the Titans playing now, shit, man. Because remember when the Browns beat the Titans started ridiculously slow, and then they were able to survive when Tennessee finally started to sit up in their seat and play for realsies. But still, the Browns had beaten them. So that should have. What is that? Why is the Browns not at 4 then? They should be ahead of the Titans. They beat the Titans head to head. Andy said, "What headset is this? Is this not the? Is this a Sennheiser? Is it a Sennheiser headset? I can't remember what making what model one it is, but oh yeah, that's right. The Titans leading their division. That's fair. Yeah, the Titans are leading their division. I forgot about that. Doggone divisional joint. Got me looking like I'm dumb. But the Browns being at 5, and they beat the Colts. They beat the Titans. The Colts are playing. The Colts are playing. They're done with the Titans. They won't see each other no more. Colts got the Steelers this Sunday. And they got the Jags to close out the year. Obviously, I'd like for the Colts to lose for personal reasons. Yeah, so the Browns, there's no way the Browns fixing to not make the playoffs here. Even if the Browns lose 2 straight, let's say the Colts win 1. If the Colts, I don't think the Browns can miss the playoffs now. It's not an automatic lock, but the Browns got the Jets, man. Oh boy, this is heating up. The Raiders really screwed me. The Browns got the Jets. I don't. The Browns got the Jets. Golly. Yeah, they beat the Colts. They beat the Colts. They beat the Titans. So it really don't. The Titans are going to win the division, but damn, Gruden grinders, that done ruined it. If the Miami Dolphins lose a game and the Ravens win one, that now takes the Dolphins out of the playoffs. The Dolphins have to keep winning. The Dolphins have to keep winning. Shit. All the Ravens got to do is win out. Yeah, since the Jets aren't winless no more. If the Jets were still winless and they didn't win against Los Angeles, I think I would have been more concerned about their game against the Browns. But now that they got that win, who's to say they ain't fixing to be lax? So, shit. There it is. Oh boy. Let me go release. I gotta release my doggone urine before I explode my goddamn bladder. But ladies and gentlemen, this has been your stream for WWE TLC and Sunday Night Football. I appreciate you guys chilling with me. It has been a very, very eventful stream. Bum ass Nick Folk. I said Nick Folk. Bum ass Cody Parker done missed and doinked an extra point. Damn near had a freaking artery pop from the inside. But we ain't talking about that right now. Thank you guys for tuning in. Tomorrow night I will be live again for the Steelers game. Stay tuned for the commentary. The people on Patreon, you'll be getting it first. I'm going to go to the gym in the morning, and then once I get back, it's straight to recording. So keep an eye out for it. I'm hoping I can have it up at least by 2. If not 2, then 3. But for the people on YouTube, it will be up by most likely 6:30. I expect this to be over 30 minutes. So 6:30, and then that'll carry us into the Monday night football live stream. So Jay said, please upload the rant, the Cody Parkey rant. I could cut it out. Why not? I'll cut it out. So yeah, I'll cut it out for you guys. And I'll put it on YouTube. And the video about the Harlots, I'll have to do that. I'll upload it on Tuesday because tomorrow's gonna be more of a football kind of day. So I'll upload it on Tuesday because I still haven't uploaded the doggone Harlot video, the ladies who had that to talk about the video games. So there's that. So I will see you guys tomorrow night. Stay tuned for the commentary. And if you have not already seen yesterday's games, the Saturday night commentary, go and check it out. It is up on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. So go and check those out, man. You guys have yourself a magnificent night. Congratulations to all the winners at WWE TLC. Congratulations to the Browns tonight, picking up their 10th win of the season, the first since 2007, 2006, whichever the one it may be. They may possibly get themselves to the postseason.